Oh my goodness. It drives me crazy. Ooh, 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 ooh. And you're gonna take my password wrong. That's fine. Dang it, can I not type? Like it's crazy how it asks you to log in, though you logged in to do the thing. Oh my goodness, fuck it. All right, let's see here. Let me go back over to Blendora. Huh? What do you mean? I can never hear that, and I should be hearing it. I don't know why I'm not hearing it. There's a pain. There's a serious pain in my shoulder blade. It is annoying. Like it's a serious pain. I genuinely don't understand why that isn't playing my sound for that. Oh, here we go with this crap. Oh my goodness. What in the hell, bro? As soon as I go mess with this thing, it did it again. What in the hell, bro? What is up with Streamlabs, man? I can't even think about what I was about to do just then, because it got to get wonky on me. No, that's totally not what I was trying to do. I have no clue what's going on right there. Anyway, let me check my volume, make sure I can be heard. Yeah. Saying the stream's got volume, but I'm not hearing it. Hold on, let me see if I can hear from here. It's playing, but I can't hear it. Hmm. Oh, monitoring is off. No, it's still the same. It's so weird that I can't hear it, but it's playing. All right. Man, I don't think I put Silent Blade on the list of things. I don't know why I decided to mess with the come up today. I might change that. I don't think I should have that on there. Can I change that from here? I should be able to, huh? Boof. I don't know. What's that? I'm gonna change this to that and save it. Okay. All right. Change the title. The title has been changed. All right. Boom. Push you down because you're in the way. All right. So, if you don't know, I've been working on Silent Blade these last few days. Have episodes I need to do, other things I need to get said. But anyway, the point is that I also have the come up, right? And it's funny because like I want to I haven't, well, I worked on it a little bit, but I need to get back to it. The first episode is done. It's been done for a while. Uh, let's go look at it because I haven't logged in a minute either. Oh, continue email. Oh, I'm tripping. See, check your email. Yeah. Huh? Cancel. I'm not trying to leave that one. Leaving that. All right. So go to my titles, and it's right there. Boom, boom. Oh, titles. What did I say? Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's set to roll. If we go to episode, hold on. Can I go back? Oh no, I can go back to do this instead. Oh, I'm tripping. Episodes. All right. So the first one's already set up. It can be watched, but it's not loaded to the streaming service yet because you have to load 2 episodes up before you can start. I also need to get the EPK done and get all my licenses put in, but all the artworks, is, done. But yeah, so all the people that are involved are on the list. I have to update my producers column. I don't know what 1 by 22 is, but runtime 22, and I still don't understand why it looks like feet. But yeah, and then I get my guy to update my IMDb. Yeah, so that's set up. Like I said, I originally started that series way back when. Where this should be right here. Yep, there it is. Episode 1, episode 2. Never started on the third one because, hey, that was just the way the things were. You make sure nothing. I don't have any audio or anything playing, so that's fine. So many things on this channel. It says 350 videos, but what's funny is a lot of the stuff further down. It's just how do I put that? It's just like I was trying to do streaming. I mean, not streaming, live. Well, I guess so. Yes, live streams and tutorials, or rather, yeah, the tutorials. But then I started doing the ROD series using the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 gang, and people just swear banana was a Dragon Ball series. I was like, no, but I did put in the corner Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. So, I mean, I guess the assumption would seem correct, but incorrect. Absolutely incorrect. But yeah, so yeah, there's the Jimmy Yoshida is definitely going to be a banger once I get to it. I have to finish this first season or volume of Silent Blade, which is gonna be a little while. And then I still have my comedy sketches and stuff like Day in the Life and all that, but I'm trying to figure out the present version of YouTube deals with how the present version of YouTube how deals with your uploads. Because if you notice, episode roughly episode 4, the no longer a feud episode of Silent Blade, it said like 134 views, 135 views in 10 days. But then like the last two I've done, they're only at like 20 views. I mean, the third one, the when do I start? It's 20 views in 13 hours. So I'm like, okay, is there something different I'm doing? Is there something like what is it that needs to change? I'm not necessarily sure uh, how to optimize this where it can break through all the crap. Because someone somewhere is looking for this and saying, hey, this guy's got something going. Let's check him out. So I'm definitely not doing this on the muscle. Find something to throw in the background. Yeah. Hmm. Go to Mobius. I don't know. I like this one right here. I'm gonna turn it down though. So I just needed to be ever so faint in the background. All right. So yeah, the check my levels. Yep. All right. But yeah, like so it's just a lot of things on the channel that I'm just like, man, I really wish I had a little bit more reach. But that happens not to be the case. So, but yeah, the I think yeah, the perfect job goes wrong was the first clip I put up for Silent Blade. This version of it, because again, if we go to way back, there was the teaser and then the Silent. Like it's funny to see it now, because yeah, like for instance, not funny, but definitely different. Like it's just way different. Lorraine. What's crazy is the Bianca model and the Maxwell models are pretty much the same. The Jeremy model, not so much. Um, yeah, but and the dance was like the floppy breasts. And it's funny because the bot and bang actually has a bot. I just did show the bot. Like the scene is roughly the same. There was a lot that I had to do to get this to be like this. And I don't even have the original files. They're on my old hard drive. Like it's just so the irony of seeing this now versus the last episode versus this version where you get this. Like it's like what's I don't like the dance, but I couldn't get it like I could have. I just didn't feel like waiting, so I just did what I did. Just like that. Just get to the point. Tea and free. Oh, she wants a cut, but that's not unusual. Right. Well, let's see if she's worth it. I'm telling you, the track set it off, though. Like, so I guess I'll show that after this stop playing. The music just sets it off. All right, bro. I see you, Titus. What's going on? Yeah, no, I was just talking about my channel and how so many things have changed from when I first started to now, clearly, right? So, let's see. Let's go to this one. Yeah. So I'll go to the filming of that episode. Instead of we look at these, all of this, right? Like it's funny because I'm gonna go to this one. I'm not gonna even go to the first clip. I'm gonna go to the second clip and just look at the playback. And it's a trip to me because so many people try their hardest to uh, try to put all these keyframes you don't need, right? So it's just two simple things, and it's just two simple tracks here that's for controlling, and it's just ironic to me to see it. So if I come here, we see this motion, but if I take this motion, which I think is his facial motion, I'll pause it and I just scroll through, right? But look here, you can see it. It's just simple actions. And again, I'm playing it fast, so we'll go back here. Like, like it's just keeping it simple. And I find so often people are trying to not keep it simple. So I'll click all of that. And this is all facial feature stuff, right? So like if I turn this off, he'll stand up and I just play this back, right? You see his face. So he's excited, I'll turn that back on. All right, so come out of that mode. Let's go back to camera one, and it'll save just because I messed with it. Yeah, but it's just little stuff like that that I find that a lot of times people are trying to come up with like these overly creative deals that they don't have to have. Um, I don't know. It was something I was looking at the other day. Was uh, it's on video. It's on YouTube Shorts, and one of the well, I think it's Charlie Puth, and he was just talking about like music and how simple some things can just be. And I was like, that's goes for anything. It's crazy because like the actions here are so simplistic, and I think it's just funny because uh, too often I find it like I did it for the longest trying to figure out how to make things so complicated, and it's like, well, it's got to be this, it's got to do this. Like, no, it doesn't. It's no, it doesn't. So like if I just click this top spine bone and I come into here, this is the motions, this is the actual frames, right? Plus the uh, um, rotations or whatever. Like the rotation is all I'm really doing because the location's there by default because that's how it's set, right? But like if I go and turn Maxwell off so we can get a little smoother playback, I'll even turn the background off, right? And as I'm looking at this thing, like it's just to see the playback, right? And just to watch how it's just simple motions and movements. And I just find it funny how often people are trying to do they're 300 keyframes and it was like why? Like as I look at some streams and if I look at some behind the scene things for people that are not like directly in the industry or not, it's just ironic to me to see how many people are legitimately breaking their brains to do simple actions. And it's like you really don't have to have the mocap suit. Now, if you're trying to do extremely extreme scenes, I see that When I say extreme, I mean like even fight choreography. It's just, I mean, you just do what anybody else do, just rotoscope. You just record the audio, record the video, and then put the video into whatever program you're using, and then uh, do your thing. Um, just match it one for one. But I just think that is ironic. And I think is it this one or this one? I think it's this one. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Click it anyway. Click it anyway. More power. More power. Let's wait on it to open up. Dun, 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 dun. So I think that's one of my favorite lines in the whole uh, thing. The entire thing is just her right. They're way over here. Ooh, I can click the hair. More hair clicking, please. But yeah, so I just think that that's an irony. But the entire bar is relatively simple, and like I was like, I just only need what I need. And that's another thing too, is for the set design. I was like, okay, if something's going to be seen, I want it to be seen where it's just simple. I don't need all the characters to still be on the screen, etc. And I just find that a lot of times when I'm asked questions on YouTube on the animation studio channel, like, what do you do here? What do you do there, etc. So I'm just like, well, truth be told, um, simple things, because like anything you want to do, it's feasible. It can be done. I just find that most people are trying to overcomplicate things, and they're trying to make it seem like it's just impossible. So like for instance, let me do this right here. I'll go to Silent Blade because I think no. Hold on. Let's just use a preset, right? And so like I have a preset where I can just do for a model, right? And I'm just gonna just come in here and just toy with this a little bit. Keep it relatively simple, cause right. And cause I be wanting to do like in my Discord, in the server, I would want to do like little challenges and stuff. And I find that a lot of times what happens is people are busy doing nothing. They'd rather be sitting there for 20 hours playing a game that they really don't like that much versus doing something they do and then sharpening the skill and getting more acute with it. And it's weird to me. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, bet. But nonetheless, let's randomize a body. Hold on, let me turn this on because I need you to see he's wearing draws. He has on a underwear. All right. So I'm gonna randomize his body. That's cool. Let's just go super muscle. All right. Bring his weight down. Cool. And now I'm gonna switch over to the face. Because this is true. Like a lot of times with my characters, if they're very specific, I go in scope mode and push and pull and prod and whatever. But sometimes when I just need like a quick character to sit somewhere, I like that. I like that right there with the eyes. I don't want to change the eyes. I want to change his forehead though. I can deal with that. The ears, nose. Oh man, that nose is wild. The bridge of the nose is really driving me. Like, why is his nose broken? It just keeps going to the. Okay, there we go. I can deal with that one a little better. Yeah, I can deal with that one better. I do want to turn the nostrils up though. There we go. Lower skull. Let's see what we get. See what it get. See what it get. See what it get. Like that. Mouth. Ooh, I want to go back to that one. Hey, man, how you doing? My name's Jeff. My name's Jeff. That scene still gets me to this day. Push that all the way in. Hey, Holmes. You play with me, Holmes. Kick you in your ass. All right, let's see what we got. I can do something with that. Keep it. Yeah, that's fine. It's the chin. I don't know why I did that. It's the chin. He's the chin. It's the nigga chin. The opposite direction. All right, there we go. Okay, let's go to skin. because he is too shiny. You're too shiny. That is not skin. How do I always go to hair when I'm going to skin? Anyway, all right, 1.7. Make you a little darker there, son. Make you darker. Welcome to the dark side. We're on the dark side of the moon. Mm. No, that's too much. Push it up some. You still look a little sheeny. Oh, that's because it didn't go through. Okay, there we go. I clicked it and didn't click it completely. All right. No freckles. No freckles. All right. Your eyes are too light. I don't like it. I want you to fix your issues, sir. Your issues are not mine, sir. I don't care for them, sir. All right. There we go. All right, and then I guess in the background let that play. And so yeah, like give him this weird shadow that seems oddly too bright. Like it would be darker than this. Like, can I boost this to 2? Oh, I can. See, let me do it at 6. Ooh, that's just horrid. Like, ash your face, ad boy. All right, all right. Let's see what happens. All right. Yeah, I like that, but I do know I'm going to fix this on the corner of those eyes. It's definitely pushing. Anyway, I'm just toying around. I don't even know what I'm thinking about fixing anything. All right. So I'll go to the hair and make everything darkness. Darkness. What do we want for his head? You know what? Make it a bowl cut. Make him look a little like he's like, what the? I want some what the? Bowl base and make it 0.25. Yeah, that's better right there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. You going bald, boy? Is you going bald, boy? Oh my God, that's horrid. All right. Let's see. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, we're gonna give him the chin. The, le chin hair. Le chin hair. Le chin? Le chin? That sounds like I'm saying leche. All right, let's see that. Mustache high. Thin it out some. Hmm. I send this message to the stars. All right, let's see. Click, click, click. One, two, three. Boom. We've got our guy. But it's a cost, a price. I'm going to make him 70. Meh. Yeah, boy. He whooped that ass, though. All right. Let me think here, because I'm not dressing him from the other thing. You know what? No, put him in something comfortable. Nope, don't like it. Get off my screen. All right, let's go back to clothing. Kind of want him in jeans, but I don't like this shirt right here. Go with that one. This shirt is entirely too tight. Your pants are too tight, sir. You need to do something about it, sir. Sir, your pants are too tight, sir. Sir, your pants are too tight, sir. All right. I like the worn, but it's too bright. All right, there we go. Dun, 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 dun. It's crazy because I'm not gonna change his shirt color. You know what's crazy about this is I'm gonna come over here and change this because I know that's too bright. There we go. Switch this back over here. Okay, so now, because when I say just keeping it simple, my whole mindset is I'm just gonna put a line in. Probably don't even do the facial part, but I'm gonna put a line in and then just sort of animate how he moves. Hold on, let me fix that issue. Come here. I say, get over here, boy. I told your ma you was getting soft. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Push it to the back. All right, that boy said it. He said it. He's strong than an ox, stronger than a. No, let me stop that. I hate that shit when people say strong. It's strong, sir. It's strong. The word strong. All right. All right, so let me give him a quick read real fast. Real fast, real fast, real fast. Boom, boom, real fast. All right. So if you see the VOD, well, I don't know if I'm going to even publish that one, but if I do publish it, if you see it, if you're looking at this, cool. If you're showing up and leaving, that's cool too. Because I don't do the things, I don't do other people's things. I don't really care to, I don't, I like, I watch Spider-Man, I don't make Spider-Man. Um, I watch shows, I don't make other people's shows. I make my own shows. I have my own things. And I'm not even gonna plug it. It's like you want to know, click all the things and go look at all the stuff on the page. You'll see it. Just then, I just felt so Rick and Morty just then. Click all the things and click all the things and you'll see it. Click all the things. Hold on, let me turn this one back on real fast. All right, they called him Doug, so I'm gonna call him Doug. I'm gonna type in rig. All right, I always keep my habits in order, even if I'm just playing around. Never gonna save it. Never gonna save it. All right, let's see what we got. All right, excuse me. What was I doing? Oh, okay, yeah. No, I can do that. That's fine. I'm gonna go to lip sync. I'm gonna bring in. I'm gonna go to the character model. I can do that. Grab all of these. Get rid of that one. Don't need it. Boom, 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 boom. I really need to delete all this crap that's in there. Well, no, it's not crap. I just thought about that. That's my pose library. I'm tripping. Except for this right. That definitely needs to be deleted. All right. So if I click this, this is for that, and now I can bring this in. All right. Set it up. Set it up, boy. What you say about my mama? I said nothing about your mama. I'm talking about you. All right. Let's see what we got. What? This a little different. No, it's the same. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so I close this. I like to put on prioritize accuracy, and it's funny because this lip sync thing, right? Like you go to prefaces, extensions, and you type in lip. Just type in lip. It's here, right? But it's something you go download it, and you create your facial shapes, and then boom, it does all the work for you. So many people are like, well, you gotta do it by hand. I'm not about to sit here and take a week to do some damn audio. Grow the fuck up. All right, all right. So my all right, but no, my what's the thing called? My blender is set up way different from a lot of other people's. So I mean, because you should have your own like sort of setup, right? Like I mean, so for easier workflow. But either way it goes, let me bring in some audio. I'll bring some audio from this. That's fine. Can it be? It can't be from him because he has no lines right now. All right, so which one? What is this one? Oh, that's last. Yeah, that's the last scene from the first one. Let's go. Let me get away from that. I go to Lewis Estate. Boom. Oh, what? Oh no, it's over here. That's why. And that train, they bumping into each other a little too hard for my taste. All right, which one should I do? Let's see. Yeah, I can do with that. All right, so drop that in there. Click boom, mother plucker. 254 plus 6. No, I said plus 6 plus 8. All right, I'm gonna push that audio. Push it to the max. All right. Okay, so this is set up, right? But this is the beautiful part. So I'm gonna stay in my animation tab. I'm gonna push, click here. I'm in 5.0 as a matter of fact, if anybody wants to know. I'm not 5.1, even though I have 5.1. It's funny. Like if you look at all the things on the screen, I have like I'm 3.4 all the way to 5.0. I actually have 2.7 on here, but that's for like old things that won't open up in the newer versions. So I said, to hell with it. It can be the way that it is. All right, so let me click his body. I'm just gonna tell him. Okay, so I created this, pose libraries, baby. People say, I'm like, you're gonna tell Disney and all those other places that they're cheating. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna act like a bitch. All right, let's see what we got. All right, so Dun, 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 dun. I'll turn off all this hair because it gets to lag in the computer. All right. So that's in there, right? So we can, all right. So for the sake of it, I really want to just put the audio in there real fast because I just want to see how it sounds, like how it's going to rock out. And for the sake of ease, so say if you're using human generated character, which is blender and a blender add-on, an exclusive blender add-on. You just kind of sort of can't put it anywhere else. I mean, you can, but it turns into a whole thing. So what I like to do is to go in and create or change up the bone collection, and then just do something like this: bones, face bones, mouth bones, and I do this every time. So and then of course I click the top spine, neck, and the head, right, and do the same thing. But then this one go head to chest. Come over here, push it to the top. It goes just above face bones. And so now all those things are selected, right? So it gives me the ability to be able to go back and forth. Over here, go back to my lip sync. And because the audio is, it automatically syncs the audio to his face. So let's play with that real quick. So I'll go audio, bake. So now we're going to bake the audio. So I'm going to bake the audio. Audio is baked, right? But this is the funny part. So now I'm going to go to face, not face. Yeah, I'm going to go to face, select that. Going to delete that because I don't want what they created. And the trip to this is an add-on that was created by someone that uses Blender all the time. And I just thought it was amazing that they added it to the uh, Blender extensions and their add-ons. And so I go to key and then I'm going to go to blend and then blend offset. It's just to make it just feel a little bit more smooth. So now if I come over here and do this, yeah. So now because it felt like it was a little slow, I'm going to push it a little. There we go. So now let's pair it. So now I'll pair the face. And so I'll come over to my facial poses. I'm going to select faces. I see that this is not set. All right. So because I can see it right here, right? And for the sake of it, I'm just going to go on auto keying. And so he's got this surprise look. He's like, oh, yes. So I realized like that's too slow. There we go. I feel like the forehead is not up high enough. It was it ever in, oh, go to rest mode. Let me, what? Am I tripping? Okay, there we go. Ah, yes. And then as it does this, I can now push it and ease it back down. So it's like, oh, yes. No, you know what? I'm tripping. No, let's do this instead. I'll do that one. Boom. Right. So, oh, I don't want to save because we're not saving. I'm so used to doing it that I tend to do it. All right. Here we go. So his eyebrows still be upright as well. So click this, and I'm going to push for this one to be a thing. Here we go. Like just slowly. No, 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 no. There. I'll get closer to this. There we go. All right, I'll go here. So I'm filling it out, right? So hotkeys, baby. All right, hold on, let's see. Ruthless and efficient. So I can go right back to this one. And efficient. All right, we're gonna push this one just like this, just real quick. And now I'm gonna actually flip this one. This is true, and I can go again. Watch, just easing between them. All right, I'm gonna actually apply this one. Yeah, I'm gonna do this because yes, there we go, there we go. So yeah, now I'll push this back a little bit so it eases into it better. what's crazy is I'm going to ease this in. It doesn't have to completely take it over. All right, there we go. Okay, cool. So I'll push that down because now I'm going to mess with the body. So what's funny is me messing with the body, right? So say he's stationary and I don't want him to do a lot of moving, right? But in this case, I'm going to turn off the face and the face and mouth collection, bone collection. Going to click the head, the chest, and select it. So now, when I select it, I give my rotation tool on. If you hit T, you can come over to the side, change your gimbals there. If you don't know what to say, just drag it, and it'll give it to you. So I'll just keep them small. But anyway, so now because this is on, and the auto keying is set to active key set, and I have it set to I'm tripping right now because I just clicked a button and it did nothing because I clicked it in the wrong space. But all right, so I'm gonna hit I right here. And so in this case, I just want to listen to the audio and just kind of sort of in my head think about how he would move, right? So one of the key features is to come up to global, change it to local, and then change your where it says global, it's your transfer. I mean your orientation, change to local, and then on your pivot, change it to original uh, individual origins. And this is the reason why. You see how like it sort of rotates individually instead of just on the global axis. So I'll listen to it, right? So it's like, yes, right? So, and then I'll just select this because I want him to just, but this is the key here. This is the key. The fact that this was slow. So right there, yes. All right. But I just wanted to keep, that still feels a little too slow. I'm still on the wrong one. There we go. All right, let me do this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. This is the fun part right here. So like, I want to actually turn this, push this way, and then I'm gonna, all right, just little stuff, just little things. It doesn't have to be a lot, right? So that turn is too hard. Let me fix that turn. Wrong, wrong, wrong. All right, let's do something like that. All right, there we go. So since it's so tight, I can push this. There we go. Yeah. I wanted to sort of glide back or forward. There we go. Because we turn this off and look at as well. So here I would probably push down a little, and so for the sake of it, literally just swell. All right, and go back and select it again, and then we know that it'll sort of start to straighten up some, right? So I'm gonna click that first key and copy it, but I want him to sort of still have a little lean to himself because we're now into the conversation, right? Now, right here, I want him to like seem like he's just looking off into the distance, like he thought about it. And it's like, it's said that he's ruthless and efficient and da 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 da. Da. Like he's like reflecting on it, right? And push this forward. So there we go. Select all of it. Go back. Boom. Let's see what it looks like. So here, I actually want it to sort of seem like he's pondering it, right? So I'll just keep pushing forward until I feel it. So somewhere right about here, I'm gonna actually like give it like a like I want it to almost not want to go that way, right? See how that's felt better, did it? Look, that was nasty. All right, let's go. So here, so he's ruthless and efficient. How would you go? So he said he's ruthless and efficient. So it'll be sort of like a small head jerk. So here, I would just face him. So I'm going to select the actual control, hold shift, and then just push it back a little bit. And then now here, when I come back in here and grab this, I'm just going to push his head up. I'm just going to select all of it and then and hit I, and then now push forward, push back down by holding the shift key. So now I just want to see and fill it out, right? See how just a subtle man, sleep on it if you want to. Just- yeah, so I know he's pondering, right? So what I want to do, right, is inefficient. I want him to get ready to start turning back. So again, I'll go here. No, no, no. Hold on. Which one was it? Is it this one? Yeah, this one. So here, because I wanted to take its time getting back, I'm just going to push it forward some into the dialogue. Actually, copy and paste this, and I'm just going to pull it just ever so slightly. This is true. So if this is true, so here, actually, tell you the truth, I'm just going to select just the head by itself. And what I want to do is push this back. All right. So so now I'm going to select everything, and I only want to move the head. I'm going to barely move the other two. So I'm going to select the other two on their own, and I'll push them ever so slightly because I just want there to be a little, just a little movement, not a whole lot. Because again, it's about telegraphing it, right? So see, just that head, just because a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll sort of like try to push the head down, push the head back, go push it back down. I'm like, no, 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 because you don't do that. Naturally, you don't do that. If you're gonna say something, you just turn your head and then you like as you're turning your head's going up or it's going down. So it's like just do the motion yourself and you can see it, right? And because I had the space, because also I'm checking the audio, right? So you see the space in the audio right here. So that space in the audio is actually helping me, right? This is why I don't. This is why I never understood like 2D animation, how like they animate the flap. Like I'm like, how do you know the timing for the dialogue unless they're using standard audio, which I ever behind the scenes I've seen they have it. Because I mean, you are drawing it by frame. One of the reasons why I was like, I would never do that stuff. And it's nothing against it. I just like, dude, it's just you. That's literally some master stuff right there. Like, so yeah, this one here, I want to push this, but I don't want that to go too far. I don't want the chest to go too far. Hold on, let's do this from the side because I don't want his head to go too far either. I really want this to be more of a neck thing, so it's like then, like, it's more of a neck action, but his head has to sort of concede. Yeah, I still feel like that's off. I'm gonna just push that back some more. Don't be afraid to push stuff back. It's so fast though. Maybe this can push back some. Let's do that. Yep, there we go. But there still needs to be a little resistance here. There we go. So it sort of pops in. I still feel like this is off. I'm going to push it forward one frame. So I would say we would be okay. There we go. So right here, I'll slightly turn this ever so slightly. Danger. All right, danger. Right here, push back, and then we're just going to pull that one all the way. All right. So it's like the perfect ever so slightly push this one hard. Okay, so this the speed is too fast to me, but I'm gonna look at it without it. So let's go back here. No, it wasn't too bad. I think it was just they were so close. Boom. I'm gonna push it back a little bit. All right, let me turn this back on. I do want this to go up, but I want to turn, let's say something to the degree. Nope, still too far. There we go. All right. Select it all. Go. Again, we want to do these easy actions, nothing too crucial. Ooh, yeah, like just the ease of it right there, right? So, because here now I'm looking at it, right? So let me make sure all this is selected. So yeah, I don't really want. Yeah, there we go. And now here, this is my I love this right here. Double tap R, right? I'm just ever slightly do this, but I want to get rid of I'm going to remove that part. I'm going to do this, and then here I'm going to double tap again. So again, it would select everything, press I, push. Oh no, it's this part I don't want to go that hard. There we go. Push you back. All right, so now here we go. So yeah, and now double tap R. This is just tricks, right? So and we slowly make our way back to the center, just slowly. Again, I'm clicking the thing, clicking the actual direction. Again, you don't have to really move it out because if you're switching between, um, I mean, your cuts, then you don't really have to do all that. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna not select it. I just want to see the playback real fast. Yep, there we go. All right, so now I'm gonna select everything, do this, and under key, I'm gonna go to the smooth, and I'm just gonna push it because you can see your percentage uh, on the corner. Like if you look from where my mouse is, and you see over to the side, you see where it says 100%. Yeah, I don't want 100%. I want like 10. All right, and then you have the blend. I'm gonna go to blend offset. You're not even gonna see that change, but it is changing. And then here, I want to go to blend to neighbor, and I'm gonna do it like 10% also. I don't want it to be too much. I just need it to be just enough to sort of offset how is moving. Now, this is the fun part. Watch this. Key, blend, scale average. And I'm going to push this to about 130, 140, 140%. And 130, that's fine. So now we get the expression a little bigger. Just like that. Boom. Use your tools, folks. Use your tools. Because most people try to animate that in. I'm like, no, no, no. Just scale it. So now it's getting bigger. Now you had to be smart about it. Because again, I only went to really 40% of. I went to 40% over 100, right? So like it changes a lot. Now again, this is like him having this conversation with someone, but with someone, and you would think there would be hand expressions in the actual shot because it's an actual shot for this actual dialogue. And again, for one of my shows that I have gotten away from. But yeah, like so yeah, so now what I'm thinking is I'm gonna push this down because I don't want any trouble. I don't want no trouble. I don't want no trouble. All right. That is not what I was trying to do. All right. So this is what I was trying to do. All right. So because the eyes have a thing that's going to render preview. And so I'll turn it off. And again, let's just say that we have him looking at a person, right? And and I'll just have, just keep the eyes straight. Because if I hit this, then he's looking at us, right? So, and that's fine right there, but I'm still gonna push it now because again, the person I have a conversation with is in front of them. So, and again, I go back to the first one. And I can just Alt G. It's like he's sort of like just listening, watching over and over. Hold on, wait, boom. Let me do it like right here, and then fix it. Boom, because his head's sort of going back where it was. So here I know he's looking over, right? And I just press I. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button again. Like I just can't get it to key. Hold on. All right, there we go. I'll press one on the notepad again. Push it back a little bit because it did start earlier than that. To the last frame. I need to turn my lamp on because it's getting difficult to see my keyboard. All right, there we go. Because his head is sort of slightly down, I'll push his eyes up some. I think I may need to do that with the first frame. Nope, I do not. All right, so what I like to do is select everything, hitting A, right? Hit A, hit V, and then vector. Because the eyes move sharply. The smooth time, you only get smooth time, smooth time. You only get smooth action and motion when the words. Words. All right, let me see this one. All right, so you only get smooth action uh when you're following something, right? So before the other net, they just move sort of jagged, like. So what I'm gonna do is for the sake of it, just for the sake of you know the fun of it, I'm just gonna add a camera. So that camera is pushed to the to push it to the limit. All right, let's see what we got. So I'm gonna come over here because I know I can control it, I believe. Yeah, I don't want it all the way in the thing. Boom. All right. Ooh, it's keyframing. I don't want it to keyframe. All right. What do I want it to be on? Let's say 80, 80, not 85. All right. And for the sake of it, I'm gonna push this under him ever so slightly. Modifiers, I'm not modifiers, constraints, track two, click this, then click the rig, type in the word head. We're gonna go to C underscore head.x, and then I'm gonna go boom, 0.25. And then because I know it's gonna push it all the wrong directions, all right. And kabloo it. Now I want to just for the sake of it, I really want to put this in complete render mode. Let me come over here and do it over here instead. All right. And under lighting, going to add a point light. Point light, and let's say 3200. That's too deep. Let's say 5200. No, 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 no. 54. Nope. Boom, 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 boom. 4000. Nope. 38. Yeah, there we go. That's the color. All right. 75 watt bulb. Turn shadows on. Distance can be like 6. No, it need to be like 3. All right. And then to the front, I'm just gonna find it because they're having a conversation, right? And let's just say that it's I don't know somewhere that you would least expect. Oh, I keep doing that. What the hell, bro? 8. Boom. All right. Like, it's like a clandestine meeting, you know. So the light might be too bright. Let's go back to the 30. Yeah. All right. And then I'll just add a little more tinge to it. Just a little dab, boss. Say 40. Can I do 60? I'll do 40. All right. And I'll just, all right. And then on the camera, so we're already on the camera. All right. What's ironic about that is the fact that, like, all right, so hold on. Let me go and turn his hair back on, right? And so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play blast this. You can see it at sort of its peak actions. And I didn't select all the hair. All right, there we go. Okay. And I'm just gonna give it a folder to fall into. Let's go to videos. Videos. All right, I'm gonna say Doug talks. Doug talks, damn it. He talks too damned much. All right, press pause, Doug. Press pause, Doug. I don't want to hear shit. All right, let's see what we got. All right, let me push this up some more. Matter of fact, I should have done that instead. This. There we go. Okay, so because I have that set, right? I'm just gonna do this. It's gonna seem weird to some people, but I'm gonna hit F10. And so when I hit F10, it's gonna do a play blast versus just a finalized like render, even though they're not much different in a lot of ways when the textures are on. But this renders a lot faster sometimes. I used to do this like on my old laptop, just put it in EV and hit render viewport. Now, a usual trick I would do is put an empty on the camera or where the other character would be, bind the eyes to that, and then if I need to move the eyes, I just move the empty. And that's what I did for my Southern Blade episode. So like for instance, we're waiting on that. So, but yeah, like for any of these, I do the same thing. Like if she's looking, that it's not. I'm not using the eye controller. I'm using the empty as the controller. Um, and that's for all of the apps. Like if he's looking up, it's just the uh, empty that's controlling the eyes. Same thing there. Yeah, because like it just makes it easier. Same thing with her. I mean, like everybody, like it's always empty. Like it's never not an empty. It just keeps eyes from rolling and being weird and all over the damn place. Uh, yeah, so fun times. I don't like this song that much. It's driving me a little bit. Is that the last one? Totally the last one, sir. It's the last one, sir. Last one. Oh no, press pause. No, don't do it. I need to go back where I was. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I fell down and I bumped your head. I didn't bump my head. I bumped your head, cuz. Your head, cuz. All right, let's do that one. Okay. You finished yet? Nope. You're still going. You are not finished yet. You dare to stand in my way? Let's go look at the other channel, which is 942 subscribers. Subscribers. It's funny because I was asked to do this series. Let's make a short film, so I did it, and the views are like poo butt. And most of the videos on here for like from like the last 10 months have just sucked in getting views. Um, but a lot of people wanted to know, oh, do I rig it and auto rig it? I mean, they have a whole tutorial on their channel, guys. But anything I did or have done when it came to any of my projects, I usually make some sort of video or try to show things, and a lot of times stuff gets overlooked because people want you to do to do the work for them, but through their hands vicariously, right? Like I remember when I did this for the original hideout for Jeremy. Yeah, that thing was banging, boy. Built that bee by hand, bee. I said never again. So, I mean, the truth of it is the one I did this time. It's assets that I have. Like a mix and match of assets. Um, yeah. So even to the point where I was just showing people like a lot of stuff I was just doing just a little while ago, just showing them like, hey, you can do it this way, you can do it that way. You know. I remember all my stuff from the squash way back when, 3 years ago. Yeah. Where is it? Yeah. Let's drink some coffee. Same thing. It just was like it's simple. Don't make it hard for no reason, you know. Yep, constraining the cup, um, anime lessons. That did pretty well in my mind because I didn't expect anybody to click that shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And I'm saying shit, but not like that, you know. You finished? You finished? Okay, so for the sake of it, I'm just gonna hit um Control F11. Let's push it back, and then I'll press play. It didn't take 20 days, did it? I just think it's ironic. People like, oh man, it takes forever. It doesn't. It doesn't. So just showing that, it's just a matter of showing. And I did all of that just to literally close it. So like, hold on, let me come back over here. I got it on there. So I'm gonna turn all the hair and stuff off again. All right. So can I do that? I cannot. All right. I thought I could like hold shift and like turn all that off. You would think they would have a faster way to do that, but they do not. Yeah, I don't want to delete anything. All right. So for instance, like even if I had his arms and his hands coming up and just going through motions like that. Pose library, baby. Oh, excuse me. Man. But yeah, it's just a lot of stuff is just super simple. And then I have to, what is this just for, yeah, and then of course we have good old fashioned the come up. Excuse me. Yeah. That dude ugly than a motherfucker. But I mean, he's the mayor of the town, and I made him look like that. I was like, no, I want him to look like that guy that just, he's like, this is a nice suit, and the whole time the suit is hideous. That's all, but one of those guys. I'm just like, dude, that is crucial, 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 crucial. Is this? That is the fourth shot, right? Yeah, this is the fourth shot. So even here, let me go into it real fast. Dum, 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 dum. It has to find the resources. So we go to animation, click his face. Same thing. Yeah, the lip sync is on. Like same thing. Like all of this stuff is there. Like it's just like play it, bro. Hold on, is it Franklin? Yeah. So we hit play. Just little simple actions. His lip sync and then his head action because he has a certain look on his face. I know that's his head action because this is the lip sync right here. Then it's walking. He stops, walks, stops, and idles. But yeah, like excuse me, little things like that. It just seems to me like people try to overthink it too much, and I'm just like, that is so fucking weird, bro. You're weird, bro. And the thing is organization, right? So all of these folders are already set. Like this is all of the scenes, right? And so there's nothing in them yet because I'm working on the first scene, which I messed up and didn't name the folder correctly, but that's fine because it automatically sticks out. I think I did the same thing for the renders too. Yep. Hold on. Nope. Because I just wanted to do it one scene at a time. So yeah, because like the final has its own folder, and just that organization just makes so much of a difference, man. But if we go back, let me see. Let me check this one. Is this the last one they did? Yes. This I'm not gonna lie, I do not like the way I animated this scene. Like I really can't redo it. Not because I can't, it's because I would have to re-upload it to the site to Film Hub, and that shit took forever. See, this is the thing though. Like with this, where this one I couldn't use. Uh, what the hell? I'm selected the skin. Okay. This one I couldn't use a lip sync. I was using a R kit with this, and I would have I think I already converted the model back to a regular face, but all of that stuff it's just that shit ass to me. So I was like, okay, I just suffered it, right? Versus other characters where they were able to use the lip sync add on. In this, I was using Face It. So and you just import the recorded CSV file, and you get this. But it's the same thing there. Like I know I can't really. Well, probably can. Let's just play it back. I should just go to the clip instead, huh? That makes more fucking sense. Yeah, instead of stressing the computer. Yeah, I just go to the clip. So I think I did it over here. Rendering season one, episode one. The shop. Huh? That's not in here. Oh, this is in. I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm in the wrong one. It's over here. Rondara's thing. So here, here, run it back again. Yeah, like I just did not like that because it was just weird. But then hers, it was just I overshot the shit out of her animation. So like it felt washy. Yeah, it felt washy, and I was like, okay. But yeah, like little stuff like that. Wait, let's see. Man, I definitely had changed this scene. Like I did, I changed this scene so hard because it was just hard to look at. I was like, oh, like the head actions were too fast and it just was all over the damn place. So I was like, okay, let me fix that shit, and I did. Um, so then we ended up with, I think it was this one. Hold on, this right here. I don't like the way that shot looked. That right there, that was hard. That was horrid. And so I was like, I didn't even try to change it. Like I kept that. No, actually, I'm wrong. I went in and toned it down, but I just because I was trying to get the render done. The renders were taking so long, and I was like, oh, this shit taking too long. Like I just, it was frustrating, man. And then of course we have our montage shots, which I genuinely had to say I enjoyed looking at those. Um, I don't know if those renders are in here, are they? Montages, Vicky window shopping. Yeah, because this shot right here. Hold on, hold on. Just pay attention to this guy right here, right? Let's just go back. All right. Dang it. Dang it. I gotta do it one time. Dang it. I love that. Is it? Dang it. That had me tickled, bro. I was like, yeah, but the old shot, I changed her face. I think I did. No, I didn't. I just kept it. Like I didn't like this because I was like, ew. But the car, it's funny because when I blended it in the scene, it worked. But I was like, ew. But I just did it real fast. Like it wasn't a slow action. One of my favorite shots is this one. Oh, I love this shot right here because I was like, let me pair. Let me put it on repeat. Let me pair the um weapon and the other arm. So like the only thing that's animated is like part of his body, his right hand, his head and neck, and his upper body, of course, right? So like the other hand is just flowing with I was like, I love it. It's like video game shit, right? So it's like was like, yeah, that's how we have to do it, baby. How we have to do it, baby. This one too. You know, there's a few issues with it to me, but I just left it like it was. I just think that's one of my favorite shots to do. And then of course, I had to do so much to get this scene rendered, but I still think it's one of my favorite shots right here, though. Like it's just one of my favorite shots that I did. Out of the car, out of the car. Fun times, baby, fun time, baby. Yeah, baby. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, so I just talked about that other one. Hold on, go back. No, 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 no. Oh, it's not in here. Where the hell is it? Is it in filming? Did I put the final in filming? I did. All right. Lord's Estate. So that audio that you heard was from here, right? And so it don't matter. We can look at it, right? Let's look at it. I always wanted to do that where you had this like the audio because I'd never done it. I never did it. I'm always like, just show me the action, just get to the thing. And I was like, let me just have this guy cleaning the bar, and we hear the audio a little, you know? Yeah. So like that shot right there, right? So like we just played that audio a little. Yeah, so like just little stuff like that. Like it's just like just thinking like it's just simple and I find like so often, man, people go, "Ah, I'm trying to learn how to do it." I'm like, learn, baby. I don't mind helping you, but don't think that is don't make it more difficult than it is. That's my mindset on it. What? Well, I feel like this thing is something's turned off because it's not showing it. Yeah, some shit is turned off. That's what it is. Uh, what? Okay. Turn them back on. Everybody turned up, man. But yeah, that's the finals. That's crazy to me because like, oh Lord, I didn't even know it was like that. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So another thing I like to do is this right here. What's going on, Chris? And you came at a time where I'm close to stopping. But no, like I hope you're doing all right, man. Like coolest dude I know next to myself. All right, let's see what we got. But yeah, like for instance, let me turn this auto key off so I don't mess with anything. For instance, I forgot what I was about to say. I went blank. Yeah, yeah, and like I have to start streaming more often. My friend, my wife, and a few other people just like you stop streaming. We were watching it. I didn't even know they were looking at it. Just like I was like my bad. So I popped on. Oof, come push down. There we go. Oh, that's what I was doing. Keyframes. All right, so yeah, like yeah, so like that's not what I that's the eyes. That is not what I'm asking for. I'm asking for this. Okay. Yeah, so here, I think, do I have that set up the same way? I do not. This one's different. That's when I started doing the head to chest. But again, simple keys, simple keys. Yeah, I just think it's ironic that, like I said, just so many people get in here and they open up Blender and they get all daunted in their head, and I'm just like, hear me out. If I take you back to some of my first videos, right? If we just go oldest, and I go past all of this stuff because this stuff I did with a game. But once, like my first video was this. It was just horrid. But at the same time, I love it because it's when I started. This is what, 6 years ago? Yeah. Like it just was like I'm changing this thing and bringing my series over to, and now it's like this is where I am. Like it's like the whole my entire mindset on it. Um, just I'm just like, yo, like I've come not just far, but at the same time I realized just how much work was put into getting to this place. And I just find this weird. Like I just feel like a lot of times people are scared to start. I'm like, just start, man. Because I know when I started doing this uh, Silent Blade, one of where is it? Where is it? Is it this one? I think it is this one. Yeah. When I started doing it, I was like, yeah, this is something. Well, it was came from a lot of people, it kind of behind the scenes, being like, man, that Silent Blade, I like it, man. Like, what's going on with that? Like, I hear that a lot for other things too, but Silent Blade was kind of like a hitter because at the end of the day, like, it's simple, it's to the point, but yet at the same time, you get enough space in it where you can go, oh man, I'm into it. So what my objective is for Volume One to do like a compilation, a compilation of all the ifs together merged properly because it's really all one episode broken into pieces, made it manageable, you know. Like that's one of my most favorite things from that series. Like just her going off on him, like, won't you just shut the fuck up? Is this one? Yeah. HQ. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This one. So if we play it back, it just I just love that dude. Like they're just like she's just so dirty about it. Like shut the fuck. Like it's just so comforting. I ain't- all right, let's see. And this shot here though, like I feel like this shot was the one I'm pulling up, right? So I feel like this shot was it was a hard decision because I was like, how do I display that there's an issue and that they need to fix the issue without it seeming like I'm just I don't know, like it's just weird or whatever, right? So yeah, so now if I come over here, it's there. Let me play it back. Because I think a lot of people are like I know on TikTok, I got asked to comment. I was asked to comment. It's a comment that a question was asked and it was like, "Are you using AI?" I was like, "No, it's me. Like, it's me. AI couldn't do this. Like the algorithms that they have set up to do certain, like it can't do this. Like you can get close, but there's no. All of this is by hand. Like every fucking bit of it. Like it's almost borderline fucking annoying. Um, because you kind of have to figure out what the actions you want to do are, and if you don't know that, then you're gonna run into some serious issues. And so for this, it's like I just sort of sit in my chair and go, let me walk through the actions. So it's the same thing with like what is it, life or death? Yeah, like this right here. Oof, this one was wild because I had to like I was like, oh, I wrote this and then I don't have a server core. Like I was like, oh, do I make a new one? And I was like, no, just use the existing model. Just hope that the model is pieces. So I was lucky that this was pieces. Like what I mean is if I select the whole thing, right? And like it's funny because I have two of them because I originally was going to do this, but I realized how short she was and that wasn't going to work, right? So I was like, well, let me put it down here, right? Like it comes out, but it's also super freaking long. So if I do this, look how long that is. So I just was like, okay, hold on. I was like, all right, no. So I just took it and then if you notice, it's selected in the rear because I was like, let me just push it down and just come over to options and then just told it just to keep don't mess up the texture, right? But yeah, it's a whole thing. It was like okay, but I was like, I can't watch her walking up, so I was like, let me turn that off and just have her walk up, grab it, and it's paired to one hand. So it's just paired to that one hand. And I was like back up. So it's the same walk cycle, but backward, and the arms changed to like I overwrote the arms, and then it was like, all right, cool. So I was like, let me just use the same because people are so afraid. It seems like they're afraid to just use the animation they already have. I'm like, no, you already have it. Use it. If you think this studio is not doing that, you are absolutely full of shit. Like their reasons, assets, and all this stuff. I've actually looked at movies and went, that was in XYZ. This was in ABC. That was in you know QRS or whatever. Like it's like stop thinking you're so damn special you can't use something twice. Um, but yeah, um, this one I think it's this shot. I really was struggling with this shot because because my computer doesn't like to handle a lot of textures because it's a 6 gig 2060 on on this laptop because my desktop was a 3060 at the time. It's messed up so I can't even use it. Working on getting another PC so I can do these renders at the level I want to do them at beyond because this is not bad, but I know that the stuff that I originally had for it, I had to what's the word? I had to dial it back, you know. Oh Lord, hold on. Yeah, like this one, I was just like, let's just keep it simple, don't overthink it, et cetera, right? So I know, the hell is it this one? No, that's not it. Why can't it? Oh, it's this one. Yeah, so like I just liked it, and I realized I forgot I can like add the hair bones or whatever, and yeah, and it was funny is the action that he's doing for is it the typing action? Yeah, there's a typing action I created, and it's just like he's not even typing on shit. Like I just like because I only needed to see that he was typing. You know what I'm saying? Like I just needed to see that he was typing, and it's just hilarious as shit to me. Because I think what happens is that people, oh, I want to see. I'm like, we don't have to see everything. Like if you're looking at a movie, you don't see every single thing. And personally, it's a personal taste thing, right? I can't stand f- um shoot like foot shots. Like when they started like the feet, and I'm like, why are we doing it? Like they got out the car, cool. Let me just see them get out the damn car. Like I personally can't stand this shit, so I don't do it. Um, but yeah, it's just hilarious because like I know this shot. I actually was gonna have this closer where she's typing on the laptop or on at the server, and like, but here when you start it, like I have her, it's on it, but I decided not to put it. I just decided not to get that far down, and it's funny because like you have to, because I feel it's just funny to me that most people don't like think about it's still a film and I was like, what was my problem way back when, right? So like, for instance, if, like say we go to the older ones, and I go to something like the camera actions and head movements, and I was like, what? Like when I started looking at some of this stuff, like when I was doing these series, and I was like, what was I afraid of, right? And then so one of my buddies was like, man, Quasi don't mind just like just breaking the character or whatever, and I was like, well, it's not that I'm not breaking the character, it's just that like I'm not afraid to, uh, let's say if I go to, let's just go to, no, I'll use, I use Maxwell. So like, um, I just demonstrated a little while ago, but like for instance, like I said earlier, like if I have the character model, let me push this down. So I have this selected, right? And everything's in order, right? So let me just make sure there's one. And I'm like, okay, they need to turn. And just turn them. Like, does that look like a horrible action? It's not. Like, it's just an action that people would take. So if I just turn this overlay off and I just push that character that's like, yeah, what's up? Like, what you afraid of? Like, you want to watch this right here, undo. Like, it's just like you have your eraser, use your eraser. So it's like. But see here, I know, for instance, if I'm looking down, like say for instance, if I was like having them search, I would literally just grab this and just go do this, right? And then clean the frames. Like I would just hit. I would do this. This is exactly what I do. Watch. I would turn on auto keying, and because I know how many frames I'm using, I would go to the last frame, right? And I would just hit double R and do this, and just hold shift and have them do this, right? So what I'll do is this. Watch this. I'm just gonna hit play. Double tap R, because he's trying to straighten back up, right? So this was crazy. Like, this is all jacked up, right? Because it just overrode itself. But I miscalculated, right? So I'm gonna press play. Boom. All right. So I'll stop right there, right? So now what I'll do is just select everything, hit X, and then tell it to clean the channels and then clean the keyframe. So now we're gonna go to the graph editor. Graph editor, baby. Now this is all our keys right now, right? But the beauty of this thing is as so. I'm going to blend the neighbors. Because Rice Krispie treats. All right, so let's see. All right, so I'm blending the neighbors, and because I know it starts like right here, I don't want this first set of frames right here. I really want this to be the first set of frames, right? And then I want it to like sort of start earlier. So I'm just gonna find where the next set of frames are, right, and push them, right? Because we know that there's a few wild ones out here, a few wild ones, man. All right, so this is what we got, and because I can play with this, right? And I can see right here, these keys are not necessary. Delete. Look at that. Just insta clean. All right. Do the same thing. Do I need these in the middle? Probably not. Will you stop selecting it, please? I said stop doing it. All right. Boom. Don't need those keys. And after a while, you just start realizing, like, okay, now, so if I turn this off, I'm just playing with it. No, I'm bad. My bad. I'm wrong. Hold on. I did that. Now, what I want to do is I want to offset it. And then I'm going to go and I already smooth, I think, but I'm going to do it again. And then for me, I'm just gonna scale it a little bit, just not a lot, maybe 24%. So I noticed like jumps, right? So if we could push in on it, so like boom, boom. So this right here, don't need it. Delete. See how much faster that just clean that up, like. And right here, we're gonna push back some more, make sort of pan the curve out some. So like it jumps up, boom. Okay. So I notice here, I'm gonna delete that one. Push this one forward. Oh, no, 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 no. Push it forward. And just little stuff like this sometimes happens. Like boom, boom. All right. So I like that, but I don't like it being that fast. So all right. So I'm gonna push that down here. Oh, no, 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 no. Because again, you're just finding it, right? So like okay. So like this weird sort of bump is this right here. There we go. All right. Yeah, that boy nasty. All right. So like it's one, and then we know it goes back over here, right? So this right here, this one can go away. It's that one. All right. I'm clean that one up to there. Push this one here. Did I click it? Did I click it? Okay, I did. All right. Oh, it's still trying to play, I guess. All right, so it's switching over. Do that. Give it this one. So it's like boom. And because it should be easing, click it out. All right, there we go. I like that, but I want to push this further. Yeah, it needs to go further. All right. What is going on right now? Oh, my hand hovering over top of the thing. Okay. It's my hand on top of the what's it called this thing? Laptop's pad. All right. Push this forward. This is too big. This right here is too big. We're gonna scale that down. All right. All right. This one. This one. This one. This one. This one. So you gotta delete it. Don't need it. Yeah. So like just that simple, right? So let's just take it to two. I'll just take it to 219. Click. All right. Okay. So I noticed like this frame right here. I don't even know what the hell that is, but I feel like it doesn't need to exist. But simply because his arms are out, it just makes it seem so much funnier. But just little things like that. Just little things like that. Like I'm noticing a few keys like right here that are just complete trash. Like this one, don't need it. This one, I don't even know what that is. Like it's just in the way. This one's too close, matter of fact. It's not that I don't need it, it's just too close. This one probably can push back a step. This one's probably not necessary, but I'm gonna leave it. Yep, there we go. That's cleaned it up so much better. All right. So I noticed like I kind of want him to already be sort of prepped to move. I'm gonna push to the next one, do the same thing, just copy paste, push it a little further. So now as he goes right here, this is a cluster. This is a cluster. All right. Yeah, it's just stepping into it. Yeah, that's better. All right. I still feel like something right here is not necessary, and I think it's this one. This right here too. See, look, there's a keyframe that doesn't need to exist. All right. Much better. There's still a few keys that's dirty, but I'll deal with them. And all of this from you just pressing play, tapping it in, and then getting it where I want it to be. Because it's just for a general action, right? So, for instance, let's turn this back on. I'm going to hit mirror on his arms to I want your arms to do things. Body. I'll do that instead. Oh, come on with that. I don't understand why that keeps acting like that. All right. Same thing. Same team. All right. I'm gonna push this down a little bit more. All right. So I'm gonna close this. And because for the sake of it, all right, I'm turn this off because it doesn't really matter. For the sake of it, select all of these. Do this. Didn't I tell you to go away? All right. Click boom. I guess I'm turning this back on again. All right. Do something with the hand. All right. I guess I can select all of that. Boom. Go away. Boom. All right. This is still not enough for me. I need to go a little further. Okay. So I noticed like the arms are, all right. Okay. So now if we look at it, go. And it could do it with a lot more smoothing, but I just wanted to see. So for instance, let me do this. Boom, boom. Select everything. And just for the sake of it, I'm going to push this to 50%. So now I noticed something too that I don't like is the head. But that's fine because my intent is to take this and I'm going to push the shit out of it. I'm gonna max it out. Play with me if you want to. Yeah, just like that. It's like use your tools. Like I think, like I said, a lot of people are afraid to just use the tools and get a result that they're looking for. Like it's just again, this is just me toying because like if I'm thinking about something and how I want to do a shot, I just sit back and say, okay, how do I toy with this? Can I toy with this? Should I toy with this? How should I go about playing with it? And there's several things that I've done this in. And again, I get at, well, is that mocap? No, it's just me just pressing R twice and moving the body around, you know. Um, depending on depending on the character, you might get you some of this right here. Just so you might get you some of that right there. But yeah, it's just the irony of it. So I don't need that to be on. So now, if I just get really, really complicated for no damn reason, let's just select the face and the mouth. All right, come back in here, go to face, click, and I kind of want him to look worried a little bit, like he's like, "What is happening right now?" Sort of get slightly upset. There we go. So it's like, and because as he's turning, I don't really want that to start just yet. So I'll do this. Hold on to this for a little bit. Come on, man. I want to hold on to this for a little bit. All right. And right. So let's see if I got. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. So I'm going to turn this off real fast so I can play with the camera. I just want to just move the camera around a little bit. It's still in pose mode. I thought it was off. Okay, that's cool. All right. So again, select the face parts. I'm gonna turn all this off. Hit I. I just wanna. Oh, I forgot I turned it off. All right. And go to rest. Slowly push it back. Same thing here. Apply. I like how you said, send me a finger, but it friggin' up, for the but boom. All right. It's like, no, I want this one instead. There we go. Go back to that. I play, go, apply, hit I again, and then frown again. But this time I wanted to be the angry look. Push this one back some. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Okay, so now if I look at it in render mode, I'm literally gonna put it in full render. Turn the lights on too. Right? Click this off, do this. Oh, you can barely see that because it is just. Hold on. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Hold on. Wait. Go. Because it's the hair is just so many polygons. I'm sorry. Damn. What the hell was that? And that's crazy because now, like, if I really want to get wild with it, right? Let's go to animation. Again, another Blender, what you call it? Add-on from extensions. Bake it. So now I'm baking the hair. I don't have to play with it because I just want to do the part that's in his face, right? And that's gonna turn off everything. So let me do this. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come over here because I want to play with these frames. And so now I'm just gonna hit Alt O twice and push it down. And go back over here. I'm gonna turn this off, and we get the hair done, son. Like, like it's just I just think it's funny because like all of that, just playing with all of that, maybe what 10 minutes, if that long. And just think is ironic how many people are, man, I just want to, like, just get in, toy around, play around, and you'll be surprised just how much um, you'll learn just from toying around. Um, I'll go to the Is it this one? Yeah, this one. So as I look at it, I'm like, all right. So little actions, small, like I said, small little intricate little things. Those things take you so far, and I thoroughly enjoy those little actions, like the shot where Lorraine touches her leg pad thing, and it's just like it's just such a simple action. Yeah, like it's just cool. Matter of fact, that I say that I want to go to that shot. Yeah, boom, boom. I think it's this one. Yeah, I think it's 13. Let's check 13, man. Let's check it. And of course, then you have your editing, right? So you have a shot, and then you have your time that you had to edit, right? So when you go into your edit and you're gonna start working on that final shot, why does it take so long to open? Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, this shot right here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in the animation tab for this. So it's funny because if you look at the character, right? We're just gonna look at the character do her thing. Look how it just have it slightly lean, boom. Like it's just look just like that, boom. Like boom. And the funny part to it is that's the shot, right? So like so many times, so many people try to do all this extra stuff. Oh, it's got to do this. I'm like, no, it's a simple shot. Just keep it simple, stupid. Like, so so if we look at the shot, I think it's yeah, no, it's 13. 13. Yeah, it's just such a clean shot. It just does its job. Boom, right? It just does its job. So and it's like don't overcomplicate a thing with nonsense, right? So if let me go. Oh wait, you're not gonna do it? That's weird. Oh, did I do it too fast? What is happening right now? Oh, that's the video. I am tripping like a mother. Please tell me I didn't load that video into nothing. I didn't. Okay. Hold on. Wait. Because stuff will load up. Don't sleep on it. Okay. Yeah. Cool. All right. I'm clicking the wrong thing. That's what it is. Don't say. All right. So, like for instance, this shot right here though, like this shit is too funny. Hold on. Let me. This is too funny. I didn't want the camera to move at all. Like it's just so funny. Like and then like here as you just tracking the eye with the empty and then she that man like the act like and it's funny to me hold on it's funny to me because like when I look at that shot let me go to it real fast. Like as I look at the shot I start thinking okay like the the first action I had for it I could not fucking stand. I was like ugh, she looked like her neck's broken. So I just deleted the three keyframes that was doing it, and it just was instant. I was like, see, just keep it simple, stupid. Like it's just, for instance, if I just see it from this angle, right? Let me go back to the camera because I don't want, right, just like that. But it was doing like this sort of like bob the head thing, and I just like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna keep it simple. So just like that, boom, boom. So the only thing that's really sort of doing like the pop is her chest and neck, not her head, right? Because instead of moving the head bone, I was like, if you notice, it's just this right here, just that. Watch. So You can see the neck rolling. Like that's what's funny about it. Like you could literally see her neck rolling. Like I was like, you know what? Let me. I know enough dark skinned women. I know how they talk. So I was like, let me just do what I know. So it's just one of those things where it's like you have to stop for a second and say, okay, what how does this work out? And let's go to the next track. What is happening right now? Let's say my internet driven. All right, but yeah, so like um I like this shot too though. That right there, man, what changed my life. No, let me stop. But yeah, like these little like I said, just little things that most people overlook, and they'll just be like, "Oh no, man, it's got to be like this. Or you got to do this to do." I'm like, no, it was just a simple set of actions. So again, you can do the same thing you just did a little while ago. Go to it, right? So it's not that one. This one? Yeah, that one. Dun 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 dun. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, oh man, be faster already. Be faster already. Quickly now, quickly. All right. So yeah, like here. So this is another thing too. Like, okay, so I'm gonna turn the mouth bones and stuff off. So here, when we look at it, this is the action, right? So this is the action that's playing out. But if you look at the audio, let's just scan. It's working without it, right? So I just think it's funny when somebody go, well, it's got to, I'm like, no, just follow your audio because if you're saying something, like when I did this, I literally was sitting in the chair and I just go, right. And I was like, all right, that's the time. That's as fast as it's gonna be. So if I notice, like it's actually 24 seconds. I'm 24 seconds, 24 frames. Well, I have it 25, but it's 20. It's a second, right? Because 24 frames a second. Zzz, okay. So now if we go back, we see that we're on frame 16. 16 is sort of the sweet spot. And I noticed that like period, like looking at people, especially when I see people working in Maya, I notice they'll go like just shy of the frame. So like instead of being like 22 or 21 frames, it'll be like 16, 18, 13, like because that's the middle of the second, right? So I'm like, yeah, let's just go for it. Right. So it's right. Well, so it just slow transition because I did go in and refine some stuff. So I wasn't like the stuff you see me doing a little while ago. It's just me like sort of just showing you the process. But I'll do these at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm talking about like snap, 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 snap. Like all the shots that are in here were all done like almost like in 2 nights, and that was just me just playing with it and then stopping and then going to play my game until 5 o'clock in the morning. So like, yeah, just simple. Just simple, like don't overcomplicate it. But yeah, like I just think that this the irony of it is just too cool. Because I mean, clearly he said something. And she's like, right, okay, yeah, I hear you, buddy. I hear you, buddy. Where is it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So here, the music is still the beast on it. Though. I don't care nobody say. I love that face, man. It's just like went well. Oh, let me do it like this so I can do it correctly. Boom. All right. But I just think that it's too damn cool for school. And then here clearly, like, okay, so this was one line at first. All right. So if you haven't seen the episode, spoilers. If you intend to look at it, a lot of people don't look at my stuff, but they'll come here and watch. So, but here, as they're saying the thing, because I don't have the, it's crazy how it says play audio, but scrubbing isn't on. All right, it's a follow track. All right, so let's do that. I actually saved it, but this was all originally the same thing. If you notice, you see, so like, so I just cut it. I was like, let's just cut it and just, and then so now as they're having this conversation, Just such a nice feeling. And then the music just, oh, the music was just ridiculous. Like, that, ooh, like, okay, so I was like, all right, let me try this one time because I get stuff in my head and I'm like, I don't know, this just seems like it'll take too long. It doesn't. So let's just watch Maxwell's mouth, right? Just a little popping motion. And it's just a matter of like, okay, pop, you know, like just the way the music just, the music though. I'm gonna, like, it's just the timing, man. Like I was like, when I started the composing the track, I was like, okay, I need the track to sound like this. And then like I was like, okay, so this has to be sung this way, and then it has to drop. So the track's like 2 minutes and some change. So I was like, no, I don't need the whole thing. I just need this piece. So I was like, because if I don't have the piece, it won't work correctly. Just the more I started listening to it, and I was like, yeah, and I named it after the club, Biden Bang. And I say, that right there is nice too. So like the little like here, and then the way that she sort of like right there, like just actions that people tend to make consistently. And I just think it's ironic how a lot of people will be like, "No, man, you gotta do it this way, man. You know what I mean?" And I'm just like, "No, buddy, no, buddy, ain't your buddy, guy, ain't your guy, buddy." But yes, let's view him at large. All right. Why do you keep doing that? Stop updating shit, Microsoft. Stop it. Stop just messing shit up. All right, so let's do that. Um, what shot is that? 3. 3. Boom. Don't save. Do not save. If you're safe, you are a donkey. Donkey. All right, but yeah, like I don't know. I just started thinking about it across the line. I was like, the more I do this, the more I find it easier to create transitions. Not transition. What the fuck am I talking about transition? Easier for me to transition between workflows and episodes or series and like the film stuff and all that. Like I'll be showing that here, like that IK. I don't. You're not gonna convince. Excuse me. Damn it. So something else I like to do is to add these empties to their faces because that's how we get our focal, right? Get our depth of field. But what gets me is the IK, man. Like it's the IK. Like without the IK, that just would just be a wonky shot. Because if you use FK, then you have to like move everything to make sure it looks synced, and it just would just be hard. But since they're just sitting there, I'm like, yeah, you know. And because she's such a hard ass, like she's the bruiser, right? And so she's the enforcer, right? And so I just feel like I wanted her to still have this feminine feel with the hair and sort of the clothes with the stomach out or whatever. But yet at the same time, she's like, "Hey, I'll still fuck you up, buddy." You know what I'm saying? I'll fuck you up, buddy. Ain't your buddy, guy. Ain't your guy, buddy. But yeah, like it's just one of those things. So I'm like, yeah, but yeah. So like for instance, I'm talking about that, right? So let's change gears. Um, is it over here? I don't think it is. I might be tripping right now. Yeah, I'm tripping right. That's not over there. It's over here. Okay, so is this scene? It should be scene 5. Yeah. Oof, scene 5. My shit. All right. So this is my film stuff, right? So this is part of it. Like, so you have Kalita, Dark Awakening Kalita, which is actually would really be the sequel to the original film Dark Awakening, The Unnamed Son. But I was like, I don't like sequels that much. and I don't like prequels that much. So I was like, just make it the first movie, and then the movie that's supposed to be the main movie, the second movie. So when you update, upgrade, and make a better film, at least it's a step above the one that you created originally. So in this case, my thing was is I wanted to, I needed her to be reflecting, like just little things like that, man. Like it's just, excuse me, like it just literally just cracked my skull to just think about how I took to get back to the shot, all the things that I know last year or so allow me to shoot this shot correctly. And I think it's weird because a lot of people that I auditioned and shot for, they was like, "Man, you could change the light." And I was like, "Why? If you're in your house and it looks this way, why we're not?" Everybody wants to say realistic, but you're not making the light realistic. Okay, I get it. You want to see the per character, but in this case, in Blender, my thing is just brighten this shit up, just crank this up, and there you go. But it's gonna make it look all weird, so I just kept it based on the light it was. Like it's just such a cool shot, and I'm just like, yeah, I need more of that. Um, One of my favorite shots is actually, um, I'm just gonna go to it. I'm gonna actually play this so you get a chance to see it. Uh, it's this right here. So the track is actually another track that was I didn't even make the track. I wasn't the producer. Um, I just wrote the lyrics. That right there is just too fucking cool. Like she's laying in bed, and because everything, because again, I like genre mixing, and Dark Awakening is like all the genres except for horror. Uh, like yeah, there's some tones of Western in there because you got cowboy. There's some tones of Japanese because you got Kasuruzai. You have your sort of modern present day stuff going on. Like this is just a mixture. But this right here is like okay, we have the technology, and the technology is 100% allowing this person to just simply wave their hand and start their coffee, start their music to get the ambiance and the vibe correct as they get their ass out of bed. I have to add a background to right here. I forgot to do it, so I'm gonna have to reshoot that shot. So right here, where it just instantly damn near transitions, I have a shot that's supposed to go between. It's an insert shot. I just never rendered it out. But yeah, so it's mm. You could say fly. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Was a promise, a hidden light. Oh, this through this. Oh, oh, the rain keeps falling down. And then I reckon then coming to this town. All right, so with the lost in the lonely room. What? I'm sorry. I just okay. But anyway, this one too, right? So I have to do the final renders, but of course I like to do my play blast. Gotta get things in order first, right? Cowboy. That's just first time ever doing like an undercut shot. I was like, cool. Like just little simple little things, right? And I just started thinking about it and I was like, yeah, it's so much stuff that is happening. Same thing here, scene three. Excuse like so in the markers, I'll add the scene to it on the marker so I keep up with it. I added her last minute too. Like, hey, put her in there. I didn't have the sound, so I just made a cut. The voice actor for the character didn't exist. I was like, let me just do it. Like, He's just falling. He's never seen him again. So a few shots need to be re-rendered, especially like you see he was sparkly, now he's not sparkly. This back here's sparkling, so I had to reshoot those shots. Re-render. So I hate motion blur. I fucking despise motion blur because naturally your eyes make things blur, so I don't use it. And I noticed no one has ever said anything because they believe I'm using motion blur. Your eyes already do it. Like I don't. What am I doing it for? I think I rendered that shot. I need to add that. Flip that boy. All right. Just that shot. That was so fucking hard to do. I was like, how the fuck I get him to walk and clap without it being weird? You downright pretty little lady. That was just fire right there. The gesture. And it took moments. I just think it's so weird. Like what do y'all like? This is the title scene. Clearly, it says title scene, right? He's like, mother son of an individual. But yeah, so a lot of projects going. Lot of projects going. Get your hand out of my pocket. But yeah, the hmm, I need to get back to Lone Warrior too. But the film, let me just get back to that because I just jumped ship. Um, because I think I was working on scene 10. Yeah, boy. Oh, I didn't have. Did I not? Is that not in there? It's down here. It's scene 10. Clearly, it's not right. Fuck there, guy. Okay, so yeah, like again, I mean, it's not really spoilers because there's so many pieces involved, and you don't even get a chance to see them through looking at this. So do like, let me holler at you first. Let me holler at you, man. Yeah. So, and there's entire shots that like I have to finish. Like, I mean, clearly this is not a whole hour plus something film thing. This is where I am presently. Cause I was working on the come up in that episode. It's way bigger. Oh, so like, um, is it in here? It shouldn't be in here. It may be in here. It may be in here. It's not in here. It's right here. Renders final. What the final at? Did I move it? Please don't tell me I moved the final. Instantly got like the half closed eyes from seeing that the final wasn't in this folder. Where the fuck is it? Oh, it's actually here. It's got to be. What? Oh, I'm in filming like a dumbass. All right. Yeah, I was tripping. That should be it right there. When I say it was so many, yep, that shit is huge. Excuse me, that shit is huge. So the way that Film Hub is set up, you have to have at least one black space that's at least one frame on both sides of the thing. So here there's a black space too, but it's just recorded out as black, so I didn't have to add it. But here it was added. So I'm just like, cool, bet. But yeah, like it's it's a 30-minute episode, so it's 22, 23 minutes long. It's 22 minutes long. Um, I'm probably not gonna show like too much of this, but excuse me, one thing I will show is the intro. I understand I'm working on this second episode now. pounding chest. Delay, yeah, yeah. And this right now, I'm about to go look at that right there. So I want people, cause that some man, would you use AI for that? Nope, not for that. Dun, 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 boom, boom. That's why I just think it's funny that that's a conversation at all. So went to that right, and oof, is it in? Yeah, it should be here. No, 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 let's establish the shots. Boom, 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 boom. Trying to remember how I had that set up. It should be here. It's not there. That's not it either. Which one is it? Is it in this one? Or it would have been the character model. Where you at? I don't think it would be there. I think I put it, created it. I genuinely had to find this because I created the folder for it. It was a very specific folder. This is the problem with things sometimes. All right, let's see. Intro assets. That's not what I need. Oh man, where is it, bro? Brother. Where is it? 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 Did I do it in his file? I might have done it in his file. Let me just go to because it's this character. Let me go check. No, where the hell did I put it? I think it would be right there though. Excuse me. That is so weird because I know I excuse me, I'm sorry. That I have this shot. Where the fuck is it? Poster assets. There we go. Boom. I know I wasn't tripping. I just had to go into the folder for it. Yeah. So here, like this is funny to me because it looks like it's crazy because that's the actual setup. Like, and so this ended up being the artwork. But this is the whole setup right here. And I'm like, where'd you get an AI from? Like that's literal text just showing up on the thing. Like it's the main, well, yeah, basically the main character. And I had this idea. I was like, it need to have this look. It had to have this feel. And I was like, yeah, that's it right there. So let's go to film posters and ta-da, that's it right there. So it's like, nah, like miss me with that. But I know I need to change this outro though. That is just wild. Like I just genuinely just was like, yo, we're getting it in with this one, baby. But yeah, so yep. Well, anyway, I don't know. I just know that there's a lot of pieces, a lot of stuff going on. I've been working on a lot of things, a lot of things. So um I I'm not gonna front. I really genuinely want to share this. So I'm just gonna play the actual video. So this is Gangsters in Space, right? And I had an intro for it, but I didn't really much like it. So the original intro I had for it, and I was just like, yeah, I have to do something else with this. What's the episode at? Yeah, so this intro was okay, right? I was like, nope, I have to do another one. So I was like, this is gonna be the one. Let me go mute this. So I was like, yeah, so this is gonna be the one, right? So here it, like, yeah, the Gangsters in Space, baby. Throw it, throw it, throw it. Ah. Newman. This boy here always angry. Derek just pissed off all the time. And I just think that was just my thing right there. And so when I put it together, I was like, all right, let's go and who is this texting me right now? Huh? Okay. Anyway, so yeah, like it's just such a cool little function. What, the Gangsters in Space? Yeah, I mean it is. So I mean, like I'm slow to work on it because it's a comedy, and comedy is hard as fuck to write. So like people are like it's easy. I'm like, no, you can be funny, but it's hard to write funny. Like if I would like if I just did it on the fly, oh, it'd be hilarious and shit. But I'll try to keep it structured so that I don't have to worry about somebody else because I'm not the only person that voices on it. So yeah, but yeah, it is like it's literally right here. Like, and it's not the only thing. Like this is like the third season. So like if we go to playlists, um, you'll see like season two, season three, season one. Like I've been doing it since like I don't know if I can remember. Like it's like 4 years ago. It's the first episode was 4 years ago. So yeah, like um, but the models changed a little bit because of computer issues, duh, of course. But yeah, like it's a whole thing. And yeah, so me and my boy Josh voice it. I just think this is hilarious because that's being stretched, right? So look at how this is the beauty of 3D. Like it's just such an irony. Let me go back over here and do this. It's because it's a little long. All right. So like for instance, you see the ship. Like it's just so funny because it's like the camera's the thing that's moving, right? Zzz, like you see, zzz, doof. And then this is what's funny about this. Like those are renders. Like yeah. So like you like to see it from this angle, you go okay, cool. But come over here. Mm. And it's an HDRI. The HDRI came through, man. Like it just did its thing. But this is the new intro for 2026. So I hadn't because the last episode was still at the end of 2025. So I haven't done the next episode yet. It's in the works. I just haven't finished it. Like so, I'm just working on it slowly. It's a lot longer than the other ones have been. That's why I say comedy's harder to write because usually when I write them, I wanted to punch. I wanted to just be like one, two, three, punch, and then it's over with. In this case, I kind of wanted the next episode for season three to be like a bunch of things happening, but yet you still can see it from a comedic standpoint. And it's like I said, comedy's hard to fucking write to make it funny without it being weird. Like, but I could pay. Uh, 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 uh. They gangsters in space through the Milky Way. Spend the day. The gangsters in space. Derek is just my shit because he's just always angry. He's just always fucking angry. It's like, why you angry, Derek? Because I am, goddammit. Yeah, but yeah, that's definitely a. What is it? Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Um. Oh, I never did move those. So all the character models are still over here, right? Yep, because this is the second outfit for Stephanie. Funny part is Stephanie hasn't even been in the episode yet. She's just been mentioned. I mean, in the first version of it, uh, I ain't even gonna do all that. Let's go to the playlist. In the first version of it, she was in the intro, and it was my boy Josh made the intro. Boy, he made the beat for the intro. I just did the track, like like so. I had my quasi model, and it's like, yeah, they gangster. They gangsters in space. They gangster. Them dads did not go with that shit, so I was just like, fuck that. So I came up with something else for the next one, and et cetera, et cetera. So, but then we got this girl right here, boy. Tell you, boy. So what? Okay, so they all supposed to originally be in a specific type of game, right? So before like space travel became a thing. So once space travel became a thing, it didn't make sense to be a gangster no more in the sense of having a set or colors. However, Stephanie and Derek, since they're a couple, are Crips. So they never stop cripping. So they cripping like in space. Like it's just fucking hilarious to me. And then Malachi, he a vice lord. And then my boy, because it's two other gangster characters that I haven't introduced to the show like yet. They're in the original intro, but I haven't introduced them to the show. So Fabian is a GD, and then Tommy of Blood. So like, but they all work together, and it's just funny to me. So Newman got put in, I think in the second, yeah, he got put in the second season only because the people that they were doing, because they ship stuff, right? So when they moved him, uh, when they was supposed to be taking him, dropping him off somewhere, and that didn't work out, so they got stuck with him, and now he's just part of the crew. Like fuck it. Yeah, I was like, girl, yeah, them cheat, girl. All right, but this hairstyle was causing me problems. I don't really like the makeup, but I try to do it best I can. I don't do makeup because that's not her usual look. But yeah, so I was like, gotta do it, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, so yeah, it's the whole thing, bro. If you, yeah, yeah. I'm over talking the shit out of it. Ooh, I forgot I was doing that. Matter of fact, what? Is it on the short films or micro? It's on the micro. Was it Jerk? Yep. Ooh, I have not done anything besides the Andrea. Which one is it? Is it this one? It's got to be that one 'cause it's on the 28th. So Jurek is a graphic novel I was supposed to be doing like fucking 6 years ago. Never did it because I didn't really have a lot of knowledge on how to work this program that we're looking at presently. And so I ended up with this. And it's going to be animated. So instead of it being a graphic novel, but I'm still calling it a graphic novel, even though it's not, there's no novel. But that's what we end up with. So I'm like, and he delivers cargo. Was once a smuggler. Now he has a few enemies. But this wasn't supposed to be like a comedy. It's not even gory. It's just sort of somewhere between goofy, funny, but serious. And so when I'm working on these projects, I think a lot of times I just enjoy stuff just feeling like I could be in it. Yeah, that's how that feels. I think this is one of my favorite things I did too was the teaser for uh, Jimmy Yoshida. So with Jimmy Yoshida, I originally did a short um, on my other channel. So if I go to videos, it's somewhere on this motherfucker. It can't be too far down because it wasn't that, well, it was a while ago, but still. Um, yeah, here. right? 3 years ago, right? So I did this short, and it was for a contest, and for a short film contest, I came in second. And it was the reason why I came in second was I, because he was like, these two were really good, but I just picked his because it was just so totally different. He was like, it was kind of away from the core theme, but yet it fitted at the same time. I was like, all right, whatever. But the guy that won was like, I thought you won. Like everybody that was at the contest, I thought you won. So I was like, bet. And so I was like, I want to recreate that, and so I didn't rewrite the story, I just filled it out. So we end up with that same conversation here with these two. Um, but the conversation was like basically this was it, right? This was 30. I think you had like 30 seconds. Yeah. So when I made that, I ended up with this. Yeah. 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 What's up? Okay. But yeah, but yeah. So I was like, I words, man, words. But yeah, so um, a lot of projects, lots of projects, lots of. If you notice, it's lots of them. Some stuff is just probably will never fucking see the light of day. But yeah, so because I have two features I'm working on, Cortex Protocol Zero, and then Kalita. So the Dark Wave and Kalita. Then of course, like I said, just those individual series that are like just sort of like, hey, I'm gonna do XYZ. I have to go back and do my anime thing, but again, it's gonna be with more realistic style characters. Lord's Estate, Lone Warriors, Travanti, like all of these things have been a like such like they started a long time ago, and so when I did the latest versions of Lone Warrior, I was like, okay, I got to do something. But then also, I like Castlevania, so I was like, I want to do my own Castlevania thing. So I started doing that. I have my Cowboy series, Hardwood. Have to get back doing that. But I wanted to see, like I said at the top of the stream, I wanted to see how YouTube's new version of YouTube, because they keep switching it, right? I tell people everything has a version. So this version of YouTube, seeing how it would play out. So when I look at these last three episodes that I put up for Silent Blade, I'm like, how is that working? How is it going to work? How is YouTube going to either shit on it or lift it up? And because you can't always put it like directly on the viewers, like they're not in control of how the thing is brought to them. Now again, I'm one of those people, like if I follow you, I go to your channel on purpose. I don't have to see that you post it. But I mean, like I said, it's just one of those things where it's like, dude, it sucks um to try to put this much energy into something to get literally the smallest amount of return. And like, so I'm doing Silent Blade, right? But it's an offshoot of my show Tavella. And the killer is at the end of the day, what I want to do is sort of establish Silent Blade. And then so when you see those characters in Tavella in the first episode, as a matter of fact, you you go, oh, I know her, or I know him, and it's like those again, those that actually support the channel. And again, I'm not complaining that I'm just saying like I make certain things for those I know for a fact are showing up, and it's really that simple. Like, and so I continue to move forward and work on things, but uh, I'm trying to figure out what I wanted to do, but to tell you the truth, I didn't really feel like. working on a lot. I just wanted to show what I had going on and talk about projects and what's not necessarily like what's next. It's more like no, I have like I mean this is just one folder. Like this is the other stuff. Like um yeah, it's a lot of little things like shorts that I never dropped. Like again, I said something about the alabaster thing. Started creating character models. Now I have to for something else. To I don't know what's going on with the guy that I was doing it with, but he because we was getting a grant and I guess he's allowed whatever to get in his way. So not a complaint, just a reality. I have a few things part of my background because people act like you didn't tell them you were streaming. But anyway, so yeah. But yeah, man, like Dobbins life, need to get back to that. Dan of life is still my shit though. Um, the third episode is written. I don't think I did the lines yet. Did I do the lines? Nope, have not done the lines. I did write the episode though. So yeah, I think I did. I not write? Did I not do the episode? What's that? On the 29th? Oh, no, I didn't because that's on from the 29th of last month. So yeah, I wrote it. I just haven't animated it yet. So it's written. Like it's funny to me because people are like, well, how are you getting yourself? I wrote it. It's right here. I typed this. Like, like, why would I have the program if I'm just gonna do it in Google Doc or some shit like that? But yeah, so um, just never did drop it. But I did change the intro. I think. Did I change the intro? Yeah, I did. I changed the intro. I just don't remember. I don't know how to put it in words, but it's just fucking hilarious. Let me see. Did I put it in here though? Did I change it right here? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Yeah, that's just the thing. I didn't change that part. I think I just changed the audio. So when I go to put it into, what am I doing? Tripping. That's what I'm doing. Episode 3. Yes, because I hadn't started work. I don't know why I hadn't looking for it. I hadn't, and they haven't started working on it yet. So yeah, but things, stuff, places, people. Yeah. So, but clearly this is the intro before. That's the original intro, right? So yeah, I just changed up how it sounded a little bit. Not a little bit, a lot of bit. Uh, It's supposed to be day. I'm supposed to be doing daily images for this, but I don't know. I got a few people that just like they love my girl Emily here. She's a real life gamer girl. Yeah, she thick. And she's literally wearing a dress that's for gaming. Like yeah, that's a cold shot right there. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yo, Big M in the building. Like yo, who you be? Okay, like this is cool to see, like to go through the shots and see the thing that you made and go, I did a thing, yay! So excuse me. Same thing with Jurek here. I'm not gonna go through those. I do feel like this is probably one of my like best drops ever. Like I just, it's totally not right there, but where is it? Lord's Estate renders intro intro final. I think I may change it though, like how it the pace. 'Cause I feel like it's too long. Like how long the transition between each person is. I like King Roosevelt. King Roosevelt, Sapphire King, Amber King, the Emperor. Dun 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 dun. Get off my balls. No, I'm just but yeah, I feel like that definitely needs to be. It's just it feels too long. To me it feels long. I'm like, yeah, I need to cut that down a little bit. But yeah, Gangsters in Space, yeah, all day, all day long, all day long. Still one of my favorite things. It's just such a cool ass look. I just know as I've what is it, the second one? Yeah. So let me go make it bigger. Where it's, will you stop doing that dumb shit? All right. Is it this one? Yes. Oh, no, no, no. This shot. Yes. This shot right here. It's delectably delicious. The words. I can't think of words there, guy. No, we're going to render mode for this one, coach. We're going to render mode for this one, coach. Because, like, my thing is the atmosphere, the atmospherics, right? In the atmospherics hit, it's just fucking amazing, man. It's amazing. So I'm gonna go turn him off. Just click, go away, boy. All right. So I'm gonna press play, and I just want to look at this atmospherics. Just look at how it just falls so beautifully. It's just such a beautiful fall. Like it's just beautiful. And so I was like, I need this to work correctly. So now when you do it with him in the shot, if it chooses to damn play, you know what? Never mind. I don't want you to play. I don't want you to play no more. I'll just go to the shot. It's the second one, and it's this shot. Yeah, like right here, it's just such a beautiful shot. That armor's crazy. So yeah, like, man. And then I think this shot, one of my favorites too. No, it's not that shot. It's this one. I think it is. Hold on. No, it's this shot because it was the insert. Yeah. So I did the insert, and the insert really got my attention because it's just where it's at. Ugh, look at that. Let's repeat it. I'm gonna play it one more time. Just look at that. Look at the fingers. Look at that. Look at it. Click. Hold your horses, boy. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Yeah. So like if we go to the final, because I don't need to really look at the pull the episode. Where is it? Right there. Oh my goodness. Like it's just such a beautiful shot. Yeah. So let me go. I mean, there's episode. If you haven't seen it, it's clearly on the channel. Like it's they're right here. Right there. Right here. Yeah. So just oh boom. It's just such a beautiful shot, bro. Like, and I fawn over it so much because at the end of the day, like I said, I come a pretty damn long ass way, and um, I mean, like, is it episode? This episode three? Was it season three? Episode three? Yeah, season three. So if I go to season three for ROD, the episode where which one is it? This one? Because he shows up there. I don't know if it's this one or not. I don't want to. I don't want to make up some shit. No, it's not. No, because that was when they were about to fight. So this must be season four then. Oh, it is not season four because he was doing other shit in season four. So no, it's not season four. Yeah, it's definitely season three. I think it was actually the first episode, to be honest. Yeah, it was the first episode. Yeah, here. This is horrid. I will warn you only this one time. Leave. That. So, then have it your way. Like I was like, no, bruh, then have it your way. Like, what the fuck, bruh? And then of course we do. I do a remake for that ep. No, I want to go just to that because that was the intro. Here we go. Like it's a total different feel, bro. Like yo. I mean, of course, as you learn, you are forbidden. Nothing to me, dog. Nothing to me, dog. Your threats mean nothing to me, dog. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Only thing I didn't like was that right there, the way his legs swung. It needed to be a little bit more floaty. One above all wants him. Like it's just one of like to reshoot that shot. I was just like, I have to reshoot that shot, bro. That's not gonna work, kid. Like so to see how far I've come, just looking at that, looking at the difference between those two things versus where I am now, I'm just like, yeah, keep going, baby, keep going. Not what I wanted to go to. Where is it? Oh, stop doing it. Stop doing it. Stop. Why I keep doing it? That shit was stupid. Why you doing it? Shut up, girl. Tell you what you need. Oh man, I need to finish this shit so badly. I feel like everybody that fucks with me would like this, genuinely. But it's just I have to render it again because this the renders are horrendous. Like the computer's like I can't do it. Like it's just such a like it really is fucking fire. But I just can't. I can't. The renders, man. It's the renders. That's why I need another computer. This is, need another computer. Bring me the computer, girl. This one. Like okay, squash, right? The last one, Andrea, right here. This one, that one's kind of hard for me. Click all the buttons. Like I think one of the things that was hard for me was the fact that like, okay, so for instance, let's go to that shot. Let's just go to the opening shot here. All right, right. Why is it in render? It's in render mode. That's wild. So it's gonna take a second. I just want to be rendering and shit. Oh, stretching it, baby. Okay. So yeah, like right here, let's go look at it, right? So if I go look at it, boom, come out of oh my goodness, why do you do this? All right. So okay, so like I open this up, I'll click all the things. All right. So we see what's funny is that there is a noise pattern on top of this. So she could be scared, right? Like that is hilarious. So for instance, let me don't save. Yeah, so it's this one. Yeah, because I shot those two shots together. I don't know why I went to that one, but that's when she got nervous. But to put that on there and make the mouth, so we come over here to animation, click him, open this up. Um, did I make a thing for that? I did not. Click these because these are the ones doing all the work. And so when you see this, it's like, all right, cool. So if I cut this off, I knife to get that bone out. Yeah, Indra. I know it didn't bother you, did it? So like this is one of those things where it's just like, yo, bro, like it's crazy. Um, she's supposed to just be reading. I don't know where the hell the first one is. It's showing one, two. Where the fuck is the first one? Something's missing. Where the hell is the first one? This is starts at shop two. Why do I feel like the first one is in the asset? coffee shop. Yep, it's 38K. So 38 megabytes. So yeah, that's where it's at, the first shot, where she's scrolling. 100%. 100%. Goddamn it. All right. So I didn't do an insert. Go to the fourth one. I want to check something real quick. Did I save that? Like it's just so hilarious just how much energy was put into this. And I sometimes just feel like none of it was paid attention to. Where is it here? Yeah. Then I started doing this right here. This shit is hilarious too. So I think it's the set there. Let's go to the set. It's crazy because I literally posted it on YouTube and YouTube was like, "We ain't gonna let it play. We're not gonna let it play." So I took it down. I was like, "I'm not gonna play with you, motherfuckers. Fuck y'all." But I have all of those where I was just making them, and I'm just like, bet, like all of this, like, and this is one of the things that I do sometimes as a ex for exercise. So like, I'll take a model. Clearly, he's standing here talking or whatever, and what the hell? Oh, something's turned off, huh? Main ball's turned. Okay, yeah. So what the fuck, bro? Is this it? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Never mind. I'm tripping. Yeah. So yeah, like, like this is just it's just funny because it's like I just make it, render it, and then I'm done with it. But just simple little actions like that. That came from my boy Jet. Just like, man, fuck chimpanzees, and I just took that audio, bit, took it, made it a little bite, and was like, there you go, guy. But what's hilarious about this is the fact that like he's just sitting on a couch, like, and then all the like there's a bunch of other characters, right? So you have her. Right? I don't know why all these are fucking open, but they are. Right? Okay, we have him and him. So everybody's there, and it's just funny because like each one of them has a short. So like, I just was going to what's the site? I have the site logged. Um, do I have it logged? That's in other things, right? Nope, it should be in there. Oh, right here, movie quotes and sound bites. Oh man, I have a field day with that shit. Like I'll just get it and just be like, all right, let me do my thing, bro. Like, yeah, this is too funny, bro. I think all of these turn, yeah. And so, ta-da. And this is actually what I think like a Sim 4 model. I just like just pulled them out the game. Like I didn't even worry about like no, I just like fuck all that. I didn't do all that. Like, that's not where I was trying to go. But yeah, just little stuff like this, just to keep yourself set up. Honesty mirror, honest mirror. Where in the hell? I don't remember what I was calling it. There's a thing. I don't remember. Until is it until later? No, it's not. Uh-oh. Like Okay, because this is the thing, the girl's dancing and she's supposed to get killed or something like that. I think it was this. I could be tripping though. Nope, that's not it. No, Abasi. Yeah, Abasi. Yeah, but it's inside her room. Uh, is it Drea? Look, will you stop that dumb shit? All right. No, why did you go all the way back like that? Edie? Is it Edie? Yes, it's Edie. Okay, so this one, let's see if you notice it. I'll play it plainly because I don't think I rendered it. Let's just click this. All right. Yeah, because it was supposed to be the front camera. The camera. Did you notice it? Yeah, like so this is a whole thing where it's a horror series called Abasi, and Abasi is a spirit hunter, and things happen to people and he finds out, right? So like he goes hunts the spirit that created the problem. And I was like, I'm gonna do this one where this girl Edie is just dancing, minding her business. She's like a little black otaku girl, like she's just doing her thing, right? And I'm like, yeah, let's go. But I built this room from 100% scratch. Like it's just some cubes, bro. Like, and then I brought in assets. Like I just brought some assets through the thingies. What's it called? The textures and everything in. So let's go in full render mode. Check it out, baby. Let's look at it, baby. I have no clue what I just shot off my screen just then. It's crazy. My phone screen. So yeah, like that's what the room looks like. So we get the ring light. She's doing a thing. She's all excited and happy. I had to control those breasts because it was getting wild. But I do know I need to make the camera wider. Like it's this, I think it's just 720. Or do I have it bigger than that? No, it's just 720. So I'm like, yeah, that's too small. Because it feels like I'm struggling to keep the shot consistent like that. But yeah, it's just like I said, a lot of stuff I have going. And it's fun. It's get to being fun. This one was a trip because motherfucker swebbing down. This was real. Which one is which? Is it this one or this one? It's this one. It does feel a little real until you look at his fingers and go, his fingers are clipping the thing. And I don't know why the audio was fucked up like that. Oh man, that was just too good. Like I was just like, yeah, let's go do that. Brother's Keeper, a whole nother thing. Like, I think it was this one. Yeah. Where is it? This one was tough in the way where I was just trying to figure out how it makes sense. Like the tone of the color, the lighting. That was the tough part. Because the animated part, it was further, it was straightforward. And on this one, I use DAS. The models are all DAS. Lost in the darkness and the light won't reach. It's funny because like I find that um I think people think that it's like you got to do like a million things to get a good end result. I'm like, no, you just have to be okay with it's shot selection. And it's shot selection in the midst of working on the thing, right? For instance, if I go into the intro, okay, yeah, let's go to Stu's apartment. So if I go in Stu's apartment, right? Let me fix this. This is annoying, right? And I come in the apartment and I just come out of it and I think about my shot selection, right? I say, okay, I need this shot to be seen in a certain way. So boom, and this is like the intro shot, right? Because I'm redoing the intro. She just minding her business. She's like, yeah, okay, whatever, I'm just doing my thing. And so in this case, my thing is the fact that her chest jiggles. I did that shit by hand because it didn't want to act right. But yeah, so like the fact that like um this was originally to the side, so it was like over here at first. And it was like, okay, it's not bad, but the composition can be better. So it's like if you that's the thing that I think about. Like I don't believe there's a right or wrong way. I do feel like you should do what feels right, but when your camera starts to feel sticky or everything feels like stiff, it's like, yeah, change it. Yeah. Um, Matter of fact, that I say that, let me open this one up. So like, yeah, 5.0. All right. So like, um, for Lone Warrior Travanti, um, this opening shot, like the shot that despise, it's the shot I chose. I know, right? Contradictory moron shit, but but I did it. I hate this shot, but yet I did this only because of the environment. I lie to you not. So, because what I wanted to do was come up from like like I wanted to just go from the pull from the door, but every time I did it, it felt like it felt like the camera wasn't moving, and I don't know, it just felt wonky. So I was like, all right, but it's just one of those shots where he just walks in, stops, looks around because he's looking for a particular person. Um, but as I look at the shot, I'm just thinking, okay, hold on, let me turn the overlay on. So that's so fucking annoying. But yeah, so, um, but as I look at the shot and I click him and we just go back, all the damn components that's just think like, let's just look at this and just looking at how many things go into the shot. Like even the camera, like, and the door is closing as he's coming in, so the door has the anim on it, which did get pushed down. Let's do that now. Save. Okay, so like, boom, boom, like it's sort of wiggles weirdly. I don't like that, so I'll fix that. Which one did I use? Is it this? Yeah, that one. Boom. So it's like slap, slap. I think it should be a little bit closer, and this should be a lot. Yeah. So yeah, let me try that instead. That feels a little better. Yeah, that's too fast. This the way that this open and close is too fast. It should be like, boom, start this open up and then go to close again. Yeah, that's still too fast. I'll change that. Get away. I'll change that. Oh my good, will you come on? All right, change it again. Yeah, that felt better. That settled better. Cause I was rushing when I did this shot. Cause this environment is so heavy. Like it's just I deleted a lot of stuff out of here. And of course I added this fire here because I mean there's shots that's supposed to be over there. And so I had to make sure that like everything worked properly. Like but yeah, just it's cool though. It's cool. Like I still see this is there. I don't understand why that's still there. Uh, that would have been interesting. Phew. All right, but yeah, I don't know. I just think about like how the shot need to be set. But again, even if I have to do something I don't like, I do it because it may fit. But I still can't stand that shit. That didn't change the fact that I can't stand it. can't think of anything else I wanted to do. So it's time to eat. This really was happening right now. I was getting hungry as shit. So, but yeah, um, I know I did. Matter of fact, let's talk about that. That was funny. Is it in here? No, no, it's in. Should be in shorts and micros. Yeah, this shit right here was hilarious. Um, I'll actually go to the final and just open up my Final Cut because I edited in Blender. So, but this right here, oh yeah, this is fucking comical. I don't need the intro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stop doing the damn intros. But this right here, like this was like I rushed this over. I did all this shit in like 8 hours. Matter of fact, shorter. I think it was more like three or four, and it was just rushed like the whole thing. That turn, though, that turn. What the hell, bro? This is hard, but yeah, the same. Like I said, I rushed it. I just want to see what I could do quickly. That spin, though, I slowed it down for no reason. James Bond, no hero. Like yeah, like just the only reason why I'm laughing because I went to the channel and I saw his face. I went, yo, dude, this thing only in 5 months it's only got 13 views. I don't even understand how that happened. Maybe because of how it was set up. I don't know. I don't think a lot of people saw my older like native solitude stuff. Like if I read you that script, you're gonna be like, that's some scary shit. Like 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 that script is. I ain't gonna front. Hell, I scared myself a little bit. I was like, but I'm still gonna make it. When I'm done with it, I'm like, yeah, y'all wasn't ready. You wasn't ready. You weren't ready. Was it this one? This is another one that I can't finish because it's on my old drive. I would have to completely start over. It's always nice. It's always nice. Bruce Leroy can fight for show. Come and fight for show. Stay here. Stay here. I'm here to take back what took my daddy. Shouldn't have come here. And I owe your father nothing. I love it. But yeah, like I never got I couldn't finish it. Couldn't even get the chance to finish it because the computer decided to go poopy on me. It poopy on me. So I don't have anything for that. I don't have any of that cuts because it's on the old hard drive and I can't even get to it. The hard drive is like, I'm not even a paperweight. I am merely just a tool for your pain and agony. You eat anything. Yeah, that was on the channel also. like just go to the shorts and check out what's on the shorts and like I try a lot of things and I really want to redo She's a Hologram because I was learning how to get because I've used HG and DAZ together, human generator and DAZ together. So she was a HG model, I mean a DAZ model, and he was a HG model. So his facial stuff was a little easier to do, and hers was like all shape keys. And I was using one of the add-ons, but it's an older add-on, and like it was doing it, but I didn't understand how to make it work correctly. So now I'm like, I know how to do it better and get it to work correctly. So man, it's a lot. So I'm like, yeah, I have to definitely fix that. And I'm like, but I'm like, do I do it just another one? Like, I don't think I should do it over. I just should just do another one where it's like Earth responds, and he's like in the bed with her, like chilling, and he's just like, do I really want to leave? Because Like this is a hologram come to life, and this is something that they did, a protocol they created. And I'm like, yo, it's crazy work. I was trying to do the pod too. It didn't want to render. I deleted every fucking thing except for the script. Yo, what's up, Kratos? Big dog. But yeah, so War of Angels is coming. For those that care, I know Twitch is a little weird to talk about some of these projects because most of the stuff is based in YouTube. So it's like, yeah, um, yeah, it's basically the best way I can put that. So I'm trying. Where the hell is that at? Hmm. Man, Stratum, that's a hard ass script, but I can't. It's just I can't find the right like. I'm gonna have to find somebody that's just like really a monster at making clothing because I need very specific clothes and I'm not making them. You got to make me do it. Oh, this is another. Oh yeah, this shit right here, vampire. What am I calling it? What is it? Let me go back to the top. Yeah, vampires and gangsters. It was originally titled Vampires and Niggas. Like, oh, no, 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 no. I'm wrong. It was originally titled Vampire Niggas, but I decided to go against that, and I was like, no, I ain't gonna do that. So it's vampires and gangsters. Like, so these gangsters is vampire hunters. It's too good, bro. Like, it's too good. Like, I love it. Like, yeah. He's like, bring your ass here before I fuck you off. It's just good shit, though. What's going on with you, Kratos? I hope you. Well, ain't no hope. I know you're doing all right, man. If you're not, then punch people in the face for me. Yeah, like these shots just feel good. Like, and starting this, even though I haven't, I'm like I dropped it as a teaser, but I haven't done the full episode yet. To see how that to see how it all plays out. I'm sorry, I'm in the wrong. I went somewhere else. But no, like for instance, when I start working on certain things, I learn something and I'll put it into something that I'm working on that I know that I'm going to drop. And this is one of those things where it's just like, you know, yeah, like it's just one of those things. My boy Jet love that shot. He's like, man, I just love how I look. I was like, it was on purpose. It wasn't accidental. But yeah, so. And then of course that build shot though, I like that build shot because when I say build, like her weapon, like it's because some magic involved. It's weird. You're like I'm like this like again I like to mix genres. So here we see it where it's in her hand, but it actually like hold on wait a minute I didn't show the gross the build shot. Is it what wait what? Oh, this one. All right, so yeah. Excuse me. So on the build, it's like you you can click an object and then you can go to the modifiers and say build and then you can rebuild you can make it build itself in structure, right? The fact she look angry like that, like look at the face, man, the cute baby. No, I'm just boom. And then she's ready to dog something out. So it's like that I felt just made sense. So if I go don't save rendering, give me the final. So if we go yeah, so here I just play it. Fuck it, it don't matter because it's already on YouTube. So It's the fact that they communicate just looking at each other. And then he'll do the same thing. Huh? Hold on. All right. Yeah, my little buddy need to ask me a question. I had to say something to it real quick. You make it give you. All right. That's not new stuff. Oh yeah. And then of course I made this pretty because all the models in this are from Dash, right? So and I don't know. I tripped out a little bit because I was like, she is so pretty, but she has to die. Like, my bad, excuse me. Yeah, it's just the feeling of it. It's just right. It's really that simple. Like, and I just feel like this was like one of the best things that I've worked on to date. But let's say just starting. What's the thing called? Silent Blade. It's just one of those things where it's like I have to like get better for my sake. For me, I was like I had to get better. Um, and that's more because when I started working on this version of from Escape from Neon, uh, I noticed some issues. Short film, Escape from Neon. So I do have two. This was crazy. I have two versions of it inside of the same thing. So if I come here, that's the original version, and I have this version. Why does it keep doing that shit at the top? So it's funny to me because I I don't know if it's going to show correctly or not. It may be. So I'm not. Yep, texture's missing and shit. But yeah, like entire pieces are missing from this thing because I just wasn't working on it. Like I stopped um and just changed up everything. I know for a fact shit's gonna be missing. Like it's gonna be pink. Oh, it's not. Yeah. So and I should have just kept doing it with this because it was rendering, and I just stopped because I genuinely liked or like the look of it, and it just felt right. But I changed it up. Yeah. So like for instance, the second one, go into render mode. Like it just starts. Like the funny part to it is I can because I didn't start it on this computer. I started on the other computer, and then I started you doing it in like 3.4. So 3.4's ability to do like shading and volume and all that um, wasn't the same as like 4.3 fi- and 4.5. So I can make adjustments, right? I love how he just sort of looks over to the side, like hey, yo, looks over and boom. But yeah, like excuse me. So in this case, I'm just like, yo, just and it's crazy to me because like as I worked on this, I was like, it was so easy to work on it because it was just so fluid. Like, see how fast it's starting to render, boom, to right. And so, excuse me, I'm sorry. I noticed that like I was running into problems, uh, but I don't understand why this one isn't working. And this is a cut. Wow. So why it looked like it was all okay? I'm about to say, all right. Yeah. So this was the Sometimes you just use what you have, and I feel like it's cool to use an older model and not like break your neck on trying to use like these extremely detailed models. That was that I don't even I was missing sounds and everything. I thought I had them, but I didn't. It feels like a game cutscene to me. And then I don't think I did anything right there. I think it ended, yeah, it ended right there. So like as I think about it, I was just like, dude. So there was like then you have this one. I think it's is this the same? Is this? Yeah, 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 yeah. You have this one where it's just a whole nother feeling. Hey, boss, you have the advice. Give him hell. See you soon. That is a totally different feeling. But these renders took for fucking ever. Blam. I have so much more to do on this. I really want to finish. I really want to finish this one, but those fucking renders tagging my ass. Like it's just the computer's like, I can't do it, Captain. I can't do it. But you can tell the difference between the two. It's like, yeah. So, and that is how the cookie crumbles. Ooh, I forgot about this. Oh, let's go to the final. Did this for a buddy of mine, one of the voice actors that use some team, yeah, some team. All right, she's like, yeah, time to check that now. The music, though, yeah, the music was just, it's like, yo, you was not ready. Woo! Like, yeah, you about to get fucked off, bro. Oh man, this is, but yeah, making stuff for people that go to Comic Cons and shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I do that. I do that sometimes. I do that sometimes. Sometimes, just sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes. But yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of stuff. Like I said, a lot of stuff. But anyway, it's going on 10 o'clock for me. The internals is like, "Hey, man, feed me, bro, feed me." If you haven't watched it, go and look at this episode of Squash. This one right here. Matter of fact, just because you're here. I shall, I shall burden you. I can't put it in here because it's telling me I gotta log in. Watch, boom, click, log in. So yeah, but fuck it. All right, but yeah, that's the episode. Like, go watch this episode right here, right there, right there, man, right there. Squash the return, Tim. Trust me, you'll enjoy it. All I'm gonna say is heaven to the face. Like the whole entire squash thing is like it's like this like every year since I think when was the first one? 3 years ago? Yeah. So from for 3 years I've been making squash. Um and there'll be another one this year. Like I was supposed to do a Christmas special, but I didn't like the feel of it, so I deleted that shit. I was like, nah, this ain't right. It just wasn't gonna hit right. Um, but yeah, so I know this year I already have a plan on how I want it to pop, and squash is it. Like it's literally called the pumpkin spice killer. So yeah, I'm gonna uh, get that done. Like everything's gonna be pushed aside until I get done with that episode, because I think they got a little longer or it's about the same. I don't know what the last one is. Yeah, so that one was a minute and a half. The first, not the first, the second one was a minute, 3 minutes and some change. Yeah, because it was a whole thing going on, and then the first one was like two something, and then the last one was like a minute and some change. I was like, nah, it's got to be longer. Like it was like a minute 30. That was too short. But I was trying to rush it because I didn't start doing it till like a few days before Halloween, and it has to drop. It has to drop in October, but it has to be before Halloween. So it's like, yeah. And so this year I'm gonna do another one, and I'm thinking about building another character for another time of year, like something like maybe like a crazy Christmas character or something like that. And call him Rudolph or some shit, or Red Nose. Oh, man, that's kind of cool. Red Nose. So if you haven't looked at any of the stuff for Silent Blade, go check it out. Check your playlist out. Enjoy. More is coming because I have to start working on the next ep tonight. Um, I drop them when it's finished. So if it's 3 o'clock in the morning, I drop it. I don't care. I'm not doing all that schedule shit and all that because at the end of the day, I noticed that even if I did that, I still wasn't getting any attention. I was dropping an episode a week, like every Wednesday or Thursday, and it still came out the same way. So I was like, yep, still gonna get the views I'm gonna get if I'm not gonna get any at all. If I'm gonna get a few, whatever the case, whatever. I just like fuck out. I'm not doing all that. So yeah. But Gangsters in Space, the first episode was Tangerines. The second episode is them going to the planet where the Tangerines are. I already have everything set. I just haven't animated it yet. So yeah. Um. So Squash the Return, Tim, uh, Silent Blade. Click the playlist, and I would recommend watching The Last Glimmer. It's pretty solid. Other than that, I just gonna holler. Number love. Appreciate y'all for coming through. I will come back again. Trust me. Even if this was 30 minutes, because I had to just start getting back on track. Um, few people get if I start streaming me working, like if I'm physically in Blender working, the issue is I'm probably gonna talk little. If I do, it'll just be sort of here and there, but I'll just be jamming and getting the work in. And if somebody got a question, shit, drop that bitch because I will answer it. I don't have no problem answering questions. I have a problem with questions that answer themselves. And other than that, I don't care about questions. That's fine. Uh, ask them away. I have no clue where that damn bug went. Summertime.